Just received in our newspaper.
Well, okay, listen. I want to start this one with a personal story. It happened about 35 minutes ago. So my belt broke at work, and I'm like, fuck, I need a belt. And this older guy, he convinced me to buy some suspenders. Now, I don't know if you guys know about suspenders, but they look pretty fucking lame, okay? Like, hipsters kind of fucking drove it into the dirt. Like, they're not a cool thing to own. So I go out to buy some, because I need them. I can't keep wrecking belts like this.
Yeah.
Like, they just keep splitting right where I got them. Anyway, so I go to the store, not going to name it. And I got these suspenders that I found online. I go up to the counter. Who's working behind the counter? A girl I had a crush on in high school. Now she hates me for 1,000 different reasons.
Are they all good?
Listen.
Are they valid?
6 out of the 1,000, good on my part. They're pretty sick. The rest of them really bad. I shouldn't have done those things. But I hand her these suspenders. I'm like, there's no chance in hell now. This ruins it 1,000. You could see it in her eyes. She was disappointed that I was handing her these. And I just sat there with my head hung low, and I'm like, this is the end of my life. This is the final little, your social credit score. That's it. That's gone. Then I had to drive here and be like, I have to act happy for another hour now.
That's fucking
I can't
funny.
cry on my own podcast about buying suspenders, but I'm hoping they work out for me.
Are you? Oh,
Well, I mean, Austin's been known to wear suspenders.
Do you wear suspenders?
I have to say I do.
I was about to draw on that
There's
too.
Like
I think
actively?
there's a video on Instagram.
On Insta,
Yeah,
bro.
with
Yeah.
me with suspenders.
Do they
on.
work?
I love suspenders.
Okay, listen, man.
They're the best.
I work construction. I'm literally running uphill
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
It's not
great
an
'cause you don't-
exaggeration.
You don't have something around your waist all day. All the weight
It's on your shoulders.
is on your shoulders. It's really nice. It's really
Because
nice.
listen, I got to wear a tool belt as well. That's what's really ripping my pants. My
Put
belts.
that on suspenders. It's great.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
It does help.
Because I'm embarrassed that I own them now. I'll be honest. Like,
No,
no
you gotta
offense.
own it.
I have to now. It's on the internet forever. My face is connected with the word
It's
suspenders.
It's all about the confidence. You just have to own it, wear them, and that's it.
Okay.
Just be
That's
the man.
it,
You
dude.
just have
Damn.
To, you have to just wear it.
Okay,
Just
because
do
I'm
it.
wearing them right now.
Yeah.
Are you?
No,
are
I'm
they
not.
like
They're in my car.
I was gonna say that's pretty cool. That
I was
you-
like scream crying on the way here about getting embarrassed like that. So,
your beef with the suspenders is like that heavy.
buddy, you don't understand. All right, you remember hipsters, right?
Yeah.
I've tried my whole life not to be one, but I constantly buy things. I'm scared I am one secretly. I'm like a closeted one.
Bro, I don't know. I didn't think suspenders were that bad. Like
Apparently they
Yeah,
are.
they're really
Listen,
not that bad.
they were. Rain?
I gotta fuck with them.
Okay, all right. I'm back in.
Yeah.
I'm back in.
Because I had that. I was like, one year I went as Superman for that, and I used suspenders, and I was like, these are sick, dude. I was like, these are way better.
I've been so worried about it. Like ever since I grabbed them off the shelf, I'm like, wait a minute. These might not be good. These might lower my my cool score.
Your cool score.
No.
You're like, oh my goodness.
It can increase it.
How many
Okay.
do you own?
Just one pair.
Just
it's
one
just for I have a
fucking pair?
big pair of bush pants that are wool, thick
Yeah.
wool. They have suspenders on them, but
Fuck.
Because
dude.
I wear like
Yeah.
3 pairs of pants when I go to work when it's cold as shit. Like this morning,
yeah,
right now. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm wearing 3 pairs of pants.
yeah. I can send you some pants. We can talk insulated pants.
Insulated
Dude,
pants.
Yeah,
this
we
would
can
be the
talk.
guy. Like you
We
look
can-
like
we
you're
can talk
warm.
insulation.
This
I'm very
podcast
warm.
is going to be 2 hours of insulation. That is. I'm gonna go to sleep, and you guys talk to me when you're not talking about.
You guys want to talk
thermal
shelter
pants.
design?
You want to talk shelter design and some insulated pants real quick?
I want to talk about trees. This is the fucking guy.
Oh,
Are you an
listen to
arborist?
trees.
You into arborists?
No.
You just
No.
know about trees?
No, I'm just training to look at trees basically.
Nice,
That's
bro.
it.
What's
In
your
the forest-
favorite kind of tree?
I'm in the forestry program.
Oh, shit.
Favorite tree is the yellow birch.
Mine's the weeping
Shout out.
willow.
Good tree.
Good tree.
Good tree.
The solid fucking tree,
It's a
dude.
good tree.
Let's see it.
Matt, Matt, what about you?
A
My
swamp?
favorite tree is the Minecraft trees. I like the
Which biome?
I like the what's the one? It's like the orange one. Those are
Acacia?
Acacia.
cool. Yeah.
I'm out of the loop.
The
I
worst.
have a
Dude,
bad
this is-
feeling about it.
Rain, Rain,
I am a guest
the
on the
worst.
podcast. You can't disagree with me.
That's
That's a rule.
dude.
Yellow birch,
huge
that does look
blocks.
nice. That's like a
Yeah.
nice looking tree.
Fucking 5 minutes. in,
And
pulling up
fun
trees.
fact about this: if you eat the twigs, you munch on the twigs.
Yeah.
The new growth. It actually tastes like wintergreen.
Oh.
like mint.
What is like the one branch that you can clean your teeth with that you can chew and it cleans your teeth?
I mean, there's a bunch like that, but I've done it with
where they like
with
they
yellow
turn
birch.
like it's like they literally will chew on it to clean their teeth. I forget what it's called.
I'm not sure. That might be
You could probably
down
do that with any piece of bark.
Might be
Really,
down
just
to-
scrape it. You scrape your teeth with it.
Oh,
if
that's
you
a
wanted
wild
to.
way. That's a
Yeah.
wild way to doing it too,
could.
right? You got that fucking plaque buildup, like
Yeah,
get a
just a
branch.
stick.
Off. It's a stick.
Get a stick in there. Yeah, that could work.
And I'm done. I can't talk about trees.
There we go. It's in the Middle East.
The Iraq tree.
Yeah, I don't know that tree.
Yeah, see, I wasn't
They just fucking chewing tree.
brushing them teeth, dog.
Toothbrush tree.
Dude, I know like 50 trees. That's it.
That's more trees than normal people
That's
would know.
more trees than like
just,
anyone
like-
would ever need to know.
Canadian trees. Don't. Yeah, I don't know anything.
You say you're in
about
the
Middle
forestry
Eastern.
program?
Yeah.
What do you do that for?
I mean, I'm trying to get into tree marking, which is like
You go out there and mark the trees that need to be
mark the
cut
tree,
down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. All that and all
Tight.
the wildlife areas of concern and all that kind of stuff, right? So,
Yeah, that's
all that.
kind of tight. How'd you fucking fall into that?
Well, I actually did trades for 2 years, and I got sick of that.
Fair enough.
And,
What trade?
I started doing electrical.
That's
I understand completely.
I did
I'm surprised
plumbing.
you made it that long.
I did. I also did plumbing for like almost a year, or tried to do that.
Oh my god, that's
Hated
worse.
So then I.
You picked the worst two right
Oh,
off
yeah,
the bat.
Absolutely.
That's not the worst.
Oh no!
name
it is-
two worst ones.
I think plumbing is
Tool and
actually the
mold.
worst.
Okay, that's a valid
No.
point. I won't argue that.
It's not worse than plumbing. It's not. I'm sorry.
Plumbing is pretty shit.
Just digging holes all day. That's not.
Oh, buddy, I'm a laborer. I dig
Yeah.
the holes for you.
Exact- yeah.
I dig the holes
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. Oh well, we were doing the digging.
Lucky
too.
you.
Yeah. Fuck. It was crazy. Anyways. Yeah. So I did that. Went crazy and realized I actually really like being in the bush. So what can I do to, do that the rest of my life? So I decided to go into the forestry program. Went up north. And just been doing that.
Is that like a local thing, or did you have to apply somewhere up there?
No, I had to apply. I'm up in Pembroke, Ontario.
Sounds fake, but it
which
must be
is-
real.
Yeah, it's like an hour and a half from Ottawa,
Damn.
right? So we're pretty far up there.
Shit's cold up there, dog.
Real cold, -40.
That's why you know so much about
Just
insulated
the other-
pants.
Yeah.
Can we
don't
talk
fuck
about those
around.
fucking French people that are up there too? Please.
Man, you're speaking my language.
Can I just say, for the record, fuck the French.
You heard it. Everyone hates them.
Everyone,
All they
make that
fucking
a rule.
got.
You gotta hate the French to be honest,
Bro, I heard a comic say that shit. He goes, like, listen, French fries, great, and then like French toast, even better. He goes,
Yeah.
French people, not it.
All they have is poutine. And after you have like 3, you're like, okay, I've had enough of these.
Damn, dog.
For the
I
rest
thought
of
that
my
was
life.
us. I thought
No.
that we did the
No,
poutine.
Nah, it's the
that's
French.
That's them.
It's
That's
the
them.
French Canadians, I think.
Which is wild. Have you ever explained a poutine to a fucking American?
Yes.
Yeah.
They lose
Yes.
their shit. They're like, what is that? What is that? And I'm
it's like,
like,
how have you not thought of this?
Cheese curd. I'm like, this would like be, you would deep fry it on top of that. Like that would
This
be
is
your
standard,
guys'
like,
shit.
oh, yeah, exactly.
shit.
Dude, we had family from Traverse City coming down, and we were at what's it called there, a brewery downtown, the one in the basement.
Doesn't
You
narrow
know,
it down.
you know
That
what's
sounds like
going on?
every
The Craft
fucking-
Heads. Craft
Craft Heads, yeah.
We're at Craft Heads, and then they're like, "Can we get some fucking poutine?" And then they flipped the fuck out at Frenchies. Like we went to Frenchies, and they're flipping their shit. Yeah, they're
Especially like
us.
the best poutine is supposed to be in like Montreal too. They say, but
It's all overhyped.
It's
all
it
over.
kinda
Oh,
is.
shit.
I think
It's overhyped.
It kind of is,
I believe
bro.
that.
I've like listen. I do eat poutine sometimes, but I'll tell you, like,
It's good.
Every time I regret it almost immediately. That gravy and that grease just sitting near my stomach, and they're fighting. They're duking it out, dog.
And see what it is. Once I eat all the cheese off of it, I'm like, well, I'm done with this. What's the
Yeah,
point? Like, now I'm
damn.
just
The
eating
rest of
gravy.
this is kind of gross.
Yeah.
bro. I used to get like a pulled pork poutine from fucking Simon's.
You
I know-
used
I-
to fucking say that was the shit.
I remember
man.
Simon's.
That was the shit.
I
but
miss
it's-
Simon's.
Simon's
Yeah, I
Fast.
was gonna say
I
you
miss
definitely
Simon's.
miss Simon's, dog.
Oh my god.
Bro, I would eat that shit, and right away I was like, I would get done eating it, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna feel like shit for like the next 6 hours. I'm like, I'm gonna have to lay down. Like I have to lay down if I eat a poutine.
Oh no, they're heavy.
Yeah, dude.
It's heavy.
Especially
food.
like, bro, the ones that fucking Simon's Prime give you, dog. I'm not even kidding. Like, fucking
Really big.
They got
Really big.
poutineery
Yeah.
in their name.
Yeah.
They're gonna fuck that shit
Oh,
up.
do they?
That's true.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
shit.
pretty sure it's like Simon's Prime Burger and poutineery.
Yeah.
It is.
Shit.
And like, dude, they just have like a bunch of them where they just start like adding a bunch of fucking shit to it, and it's like, bro, I didn't even know you can add an egg like to a fucking poutine.
You
Like,
can
you're
do
like,
whatever you want.
yeah, you can just add anything, bro.
It's a free world. We can add whatever to a poutine if you really want. if you really
If
want.
you really
If you
want it
re-
that bad,
Bro, and the pulled pork one is just pulled pork, barbecue sauce, gravy, and then I get extra crispy fries.
bad. Pretty
Dog, forget
Pretty
about
good.
During the
it.
pandemic, I
Pretty
swear
good.
to God, it was like every other day. He goes, "I'm gonna get a poutine."
Dude, because that's how, like, listen, never had a poutine till the pandemic hit. So pandemic hit.
What?
Yeah, dog. So I was off work for like maybe 2 weeks. My work was just shut down for 2 weeks, and then we were deemed essential because it's funny because we were deemed essential because I painted vent grills for the hospital. I paint shit for a living.
Nice.
So the way they were like, we need you to paint these vent grills. Like,
Somebody has to. do it.
COVID's gonna
It's
spread
you.
through these vents, and if you're not fucking painting the
They
vents,
have to be painted.
They have to be painted. So of course but for those 2 weeks I was not there, I took an aggressive amount of edibles, and all I would do is stay,
I've been there. I've been there.
stay up like all hours of the night, but it would just be like fucking ridiculous. Bro, I would go home like to bed at like 5 a.m. and I would just be like, I wake up and I'm like, well, it's 2 p.m. Might as well get breakfast. And Simon's like, how are we doing?
Starting your day with Simon.
Oh,
That is
wake up, you're welcome.
aggressive behavior. That is very aggressive.
Just treating
Wow.
the body right.
You definitely trust your stomach if you're starting your day. with Simon. You definitely you're like, I'm
trust in
not
that
gonna
shit.
shit myself in an hour.
I
No
was like,
way.
I was like, you know what hit right now is Simon's poutine and coffee. Oh yeah.
Oh my
At the same time, that's insane.
Oh my god.
Oh no,
Oh shit.
Just let him duke it out. Let him duke it out.
that is rough.
Listen, man, I got another question. You seem like you're
do
a
it.
well-traveled individual.
Kinda in Ontario, I guess.
So you've
been-
you've
I've been
been
to
in
a few
Windsor a
places.
while. You know some shit.
Yeah.
Did you go to Higher Limits?
No, I've never been there. I've heard of it. I've heard of it.
A weed lounge with a Simon's Prime and a pizza across
And
the
it's like
street.
right there.
There was a pizza, like a handmade pizza restaurant, directly beneath a weed lounge. Are you fucking? You could go to the bar and order a
That's amazing.
pizza, and they bring it to you.
That's amazing.
and we can't even get that now. Get the fuck out of here.
We fucked up.
How the fuck do we legalize pot and still fuck up? Like, how the fuck do we do that?
How many years has it been?
I don't know. We legal
really?
what? 2018 it was legal.
Yeah.
17, I think maybe.
17.
It really feels like it was after that. When
It
I
feels
think
like it was
back,
after that.
but how long I was smoking weed, it's like
Yeah.
it feels like it was a
2018.
long time before.
October 17, 2018.
Really?
Damn.
That's when it stopped being fun,
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
dude. I didn't even offer you a fucking coaster, man.
I'll take
Get a
coaster.
fucking
Hell
coaster.
There you go.
That's
Need a
it.
coaster.
Damn right.
Now I'm civilized.
Feels more professional.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
man.
you're not in the bush here, dude. You're just
You're using a log.
not in the fucking woods, man. I know this is wood, but fuck it.
It's nice.
Be civilized
It's nice
about some
wood.
shit.
But dude, like I said, I love looking at your fucking like. Honestly, we should pull up his Instagram because I even want Chase to see
Yeah,
it.
check me out.
Like you,
At Austen Gale.
dog.
AUSTEN.
yeah, you can plug that in. You
Yeah.
can plug that in. Go ahead.
Plug your Insta right
Gale,
now. Fuck it.
like the wind.
Is that how you spell Gale like the wind?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. I thought there was-
G-A-L-E. Like a
I thought
gale
there was an
forced
I
wind.
in there.
No.
G-A-I-L-E.
G-A-L-E.
You're right. I'm
Gale
sure
forced
it's your name.
Yeah,
I'm sure
it
you
is.
know.
I know.
wow. How do you feel that
do
you're
know.
with a dead animal in your profile? It's kind of fucked up.
I am.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
now we're gonna
not-
get fucking
not for
canceled, man.
guns.
Oh yeah, there's you with a shotgun.
Look at that
this.
big
Yeah,
ass
me
fucking
shooting that
animal you have.
Shotgun, bro.
Is that
this is
legal?
him.
Suspenders.
shit.
See suspenders?
Boom.
Dude, the hat, the gun, and the suspenders, that's it.
Only
this
pissed one.
What is this again, Austin? Would you say this was Lake? What?
We were out on the Ottawa River. It was
Ottawa River,
frozen.
sorry.
We were ice fishing, and then my buddy brought out a gun, and we were just doing
brought
some-
out a gun.
Is this Red Dead Redemption gameplay?
Just brought it out.
It's just like a surprise.
Here's our. We did cold weather survival advanced. This is the advanced certification. It was weird. We did a night in -40, sleeping
this-
under a tarp. We slept just under a tarp. In
How was
-40.
that?
It was all right, actually. I mean, we did things properly, and
What was the
set up-
proper? What's the proper protocols if you're sleeping like that in under
you know,
40?
set up like a reflective see like a reflective thing like that with
Yeah.
the fire, and then we had a good sleeping bag.
Does
and
that-
everything.
That's a sick coat. What the fuck?
yeah, look at that.
Holy shit, that's hard.
Yeah, I traded
So-
that. I traded that for a pair of moccasins that I never made for someone.
Why?
I know. Shout out to Jake. I'm gonna make them for you soon, buddy.
Dude, like that's like so you and this whoever this gentleman is had to do this both.
It's my brother Chris.
Oh, your brother Chris.
Yeah,
Sorry.
not my brother. My
All
buddy.
right.
Good
Is this
buddy.
part of your program?
Yeah. This is actually a certification we got for the program. You have to get 10 certifications to actually pass the course. So this is just one of them.
And
Right.
you had to do that for how long? Just one night?
We had to do 48 hours.
Oh, 48 hours.
Yeah. For this
How
one.
was that during the 48? What was the whole? Tell me the whole process. Like I want to know. What
So
that
we had to
was
go
like.
out. We had to go out at 6:30 at night while it was dark. Get there in the
To
dark.
start?
Yeah, to start in the dark.
Okay.
We got there, it was probably about minus 25, and it started getting colder. Then we had to set up 3 camps in 2 days, and we could move about as we wanted. So then, we woke up the second day, set up a camp, set up another camp, and then just kind of stayed there. The instructor came out, checked on us one day, and then said we got it, and took pictures of all of our stuff, and it was interesting.
I'm sorry.
It was a crazy night, man.
Right.
How many? What are the other certifications you need?
It just any certification.
Just 10 certifications?
Yeah. So it could be.
Oh, about what?
It could be.
Because it's
could be
multiple things.
It could be a forklift certification.
I have like 15 certifications already.
Yeah. So you'd be good already.
Oh man. I was gonna say, did I just find my dream fucking course?
may have
You can
found
take it. I already have all my
Certifications?
certification, but I'm just taking bonus
So-
ones. Why not?
Bro,
You're taking bonus. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Can you then? Okay. Because I have a lot now. I have a lot of questions. So
There's a lot.
the first. So when you were doing that minus 40 night for the 48 hours,
Right.
Is there certain things like when you're doing these like and you're getting these certifications? Is there certain rules? Like what was the rule for like food and water wise? Like is there a certain amount you can have? Or
There really wasn't any rules to what we could carry, but it was like you can't bring a tent.
You can't bring a
use-
tent,
You
okay.
can't use a hammock system or something like that. You have to bring like a tarp shelter
Right.
and that kind of stuff.
And the reflector
Yeah,
is like it helps you keep
reflectors
you
and-
warm, and then like
reflects the heat from the fire too
Right.
and everything, right? So
do you, when you're with like when you're sleeping in minus 40, what is that like?
well, it's so cold that if you have multiple people, you have to sleep in shifts because someone has to keep the fire going at all times.
Right,
Right.
right,
So
right,
there
right.
have to. If we would do like 1 hour, or in my case, we had me and my buddy there, so we had. I would sleep for 3 hours. He would sleep for 3 hours or whatever. We rotated or switched, and then that's kind of what we did.
right.
But, yeah.
And then what was like? Because I know before we got in here, we were talking about you being by yourself for 2 weeks. Like
Oh, the last year, yeah.
yeah. What
last
was
year.
what was that like?
Oh, that was it was a very interesting journey, I have to say. You learn a lot. You learn a lot 2 weeks being in the bush.
Right.
So I went up to the Hastings Highlands near, I guess it's kind of near Whitney in Algonquin, near Algonquin Park-ish, kind of that area. Near Bancroft. Do you know where Bancroft is?
I don't know
Hear
where
that?
Bancroft
No.
is now.
Up north. Some people know where
What was
that
it
is.
called? What was it called again?
The Hastings Highlands.
Can we try to find that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So
keep going.
it's a county up there.
So like the 5 people that live there would know where it's at.
There is like 5 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like no one out there. So I went out there to do like just some like survival camping and some fishing
Right.
because there's a bunch of lakes around there. Went to do some prospecting stuff. So went up there and brought the car in as far as I can go on an ATV trail, parked it, and then hiked in a few kilometers to a lake and stayed there for a few days. I think I stayed there for 5 days actually. Then moved to another lake, and then we just did that for a couple weeks. And yeah.
And what's like? How dangerous is that being by yourself? Like,
I mean,
can I ask
you
can
try
I-
and be safe. You try and be as safe as you can, right? Like
Right.
I'm safety minded, but at the end of the day, you're out there by yourself. There are things that can happen. There's bears that come in. There are wild animals. Things you can hurt yourself. There's a lot of ways to hurt yourself.
Bears are
Right? So
fine. You could take a bear.
bears are.
Well, you
Bears
could
are
rather.
right.
Well,
Black bears.
Don't even fucking say
you're
it.
starting
man.
your shit.
Don't.
take-
We are not even 20
I mean,
minutes
it's
in.
not like they're tigers, bro.
It's fine. No, this is ridiculous. This is
I'm
such
gonna
a silly
fucking hit you,
conversation.
Matt.
Wait, you think a black bear is more deadly than a
Matt
fucking
is an absolute
tiger?
idiot.
You're an idiot. He
This
said
is-
it. He's your friend.
This is such a stupid conversation. This is such
okay,
a
A
stupid
bear.
So well,
I
hold on.
want Matt to see a bear.
Before
I
we
want to
get-
bring Matt into the bush, and I want him to see a bear.
Yeah,
I'll
we should,
fucking pet it. All right.
we should give context. So when Matt was on for the first time, he had this nonsense saying that the thing was like who would win in a. I think it actually
I
started.
still got rain with me.
I
I still got rain with me.
Are
I
you
think-
kidding me?
Bears are so cute.
No.
Yeah, see?
That has nothing to do with that.
Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
see?
It does. It's a factor. It's a factor.
It's not.
Yes,
It's
it
a
is.
bear.
They're actually
Charisma's a
terrifying
factor in
real life.
D&D,
They're
bro. It has to be a factor here, okay? I don't think whiskey.
Like a big grizzly bear, they're not cute. They're terrifying.
They're
Like
fucking-
in the wild, to
Oh,
see one is
dude.
terrifying.
I'd rather see
Yeah,
one of those than
Like
a tiger.
big
though.
one.
Like, 'cause especially you, right?
They're
Like,
insane.
Oh my! I deal with black bears. That's nothing. Like I'm not really.
What do you do?
I
with,
respect them, but
what do you do with black bears? Is that one the one where you act big or the play dead? Which one's that?
Play dead black
I
bears,
mean,
right?
not
You act
really.
big.
No, not really. Not even. I mean, it depends a lot. Most
You
of
gotta
the-
yell?
Most of the time, you see them. Well, as I'm walking through the bush, sometimes I'll be clapping and singing to myself or whatever, and talking to people and that kind of
Talking to people.
That-
You're out there by yourself. Who are you talking to?
Not if I'm not by myself.
Bush
right?
people.
Yeah, all the fucking
All his
ghosts,
friends.
all
The
the
trees are talking to him. Leave him alone.
Sasquatch talking to Sasquatch. Yeah.
Have you seen Sasquatch?
You can tell us.
You can
Gotta-
tell us on the pod.
Got an interesting story. I don't know if it's. I don't know
Damn,
if it's
say it,
Sasquatch.
say it,
Say
go
it,
ahead.
say
Are we
it,
gonna?
say it,
Are we
say
gonna
it,
do the
say it.
story? We're gonna do
Yes,
the
yes,
story
yes.
time.
I'll
Okay.
assume it's Sasquatch, so don't even worry about it.
So there's one time I was out on this. I was out near this area called Craigmont. You can look this up on Google. Really beautiful mountain with this old abandoned mine from 1899. The whole mountain has been mined out. There's these huge rock piles. It's just there's actually a mine shaft that goes down underneath the mountain you can go into. It is
Damn.
so beautiful. There's pictures of it on my Instagram. You can see the mine there.
We'll see if it comes up here. Like this.
There it is. Oh no, there she is right there. Craigmont mine. That's it. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
This thing?
I'd go in there.
Yes.
Bro, if listen, that is Sasquatch.
You
home.
gotta
I'm
put-
just saying.
I've been
that
in
would
there.
be his home.
I've been all the way to the end in there.
You been his home?
Yeah. I've
Damn.
been in
What's it like in
Sasquatch's
there? You
home.
got good
It's-
plumbing?
It's a little scary in
Yeah.
there. It's a little weird.
Did you camp in it? Did you camp?
No, I didn't camp
Oh.
in it. No, definitely didn't camp in it. I've checked it out, but
Have you camped in caves?
no. I've spent a lot of time in caves doing prospecting, right? But not
You
No,
just out here
okay.
prospecting too?
doing some prospecting.
Dude,
For
look at
what,
him.
bro?
For-
He
Gold?
looks like a prospector.
Some gold. I don't really like prospecting for
Looks
gold.
like the local
there's,
coot.
There's not
Look at
much in
those.
Ontario.
I was
but
gonna say, what are you looking
there's
for?
a lot. There's a lot of gems.
Okay.
That county up there is big for gems, and right. The cool thing is, right now on TikTok, there's this huge, all these fucking stupid crystal chicks.
Are you out there? Are you crystal hunting in
So-
these caves?
So there's a.
He's
fucking-
doing
there's
God's
a
work.
huge- there's a huge gem boom right now. Like they're worth big money.
They
You can-
are.
yeah. So yeah.
Wait, so you take
can
those
make
from
big money.
Canadian Crown land? Are you admitting?
I'm actually doing it legally now.
That's good.
Actually, you have to get a license for it and everything, a prospecting license. and
Oh,
all
that's
that. Like,
hard.
it's a whole thing.
Do you have like a?
Yeah.
Is there a card?
That's
I don't have my card,
Oh
but
my
there
God.
actually
I
is a
would
card.
carry that on
There
me
is a
at all
card.
times.
Oh, I
There
would
is a
have
card.
brought. If
Yeah.
that was the only thing, I
There
would
is
have
a card.
brought that. Oh my god, I'd frame that bitch.
There's a fucking card.
Holy shit, dude.
So you said you got all your certifications. So
All
which ones do you-
certifications.
which ones do you have? You got cold weather survival,
Cold weather.
prospecting. Does that
That's
count?
not a certification.
That's-
No, there's
you got
no
a
certifications
license.
for that. You get certifications for like having your gun license, stuff like that. I have forklift certification. Do I
Damn
get a?
hard.
Do I
Yeah,
get fucking-
absolutely.
Shout out.
Fucking shout out,
Shout
dog.
out.
Yeah.
Said on my own podcast on the podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got a bunch of first aid, all that kind of stuff. Then I'm gonna do some firefighting certifications, some wilderness first responder, some wilderness first aid, all that kind of stuff.
Is there
So,
like
Yeah.
so now that you have like 10 of them, like all these extra ones, like does that
Yeah.
lead up to something, or does that
No.
just look good on you?
looks
Like
great on me,
I-
right?
I
It
would
looks
assume so.
great on a resume,
Yeah.
right?
having all those certifications.
Places like to see that, so it's just why not? If I can do it, why not?
Right. It
Yeah.
works out. It must, dude. It must be so beautiful. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You wanted to say something.
Well, I kind of just found out my dream thing. So
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
gone
we just
rocking with it.
fucking. We were about to tell the Sasquatch story.
I'm
We got-
sorry. We're jumping around. a
Oh
lot.
yeah,
get
we
back
did
to
jump
it.
around.
No,
Get
blue
back
ball
to
him, blue ball the audience.
it's
That's what
fine.
you gotta do. That's
You're
what
not gonna hear the
somebody-
Sasquatch
No,
story
no,
for another 50
it's
minutes.
Not, I don't
Nah.
even know what kind of story it is, but
The next
Tell
time
me.
he's
You'll
on
have
the
to find
podcast.
out.
No, I'm sorry. Tell me because we did cut you off.
No, it's fine.
Go ahead.
We can make them wait.
Oh, shit.
my
Oh
God.
shit.
We could come back to this.
So how much is?
I
like
hope it's a bad
What's your
story.
question?
he saw something
just
moving in
inter-
the
I've-
distance. and he couldn't
I've
quite-
told Matt, don't give away the story, but I've told you the story before.
I forget. I probably don't remember.
You were probably really high when I
Yeah,
told you.
Probably because you're high on fucking marijuana.
Yeah.
fucking
Well,
piece of shit.
allegedly, I'm high on marijuana right now. Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Not
His eyes aren't a giveaway.
allegedly, I smoked a lot of tabs before the podcast. We're good. We're good.
Of course,
Smoked
allegedly.
so many dabs before
Allegedly.
he came here.
Of course, allegedly. But dude, like, honest to God, man, like, it must be like your mood must have shifted, especially for you being like 2 years into like, you know, the trades or whatever.
Yeah.
You going to like being out there. What's that like being out there, man? Because bro, we were talking obviously before we got in here.
Insane.
And you were like, I would live there.
Yes.
If like once I get the chance
Yes.
to buy shit up there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
must be beautiful.
It is. I mean, it's life changing in a way, right?
Especially
It's just-
waking up to the elements.
It's
But you wake up, you in the
very-
cold.
Well,
The fuck?
The other morning, just probably Thursday morning, I woke up. We did one last camp, and it was minus 14 in the morning when we woke up in my hammock. So
Yeah.
that was nice and cold.
Yeah, it's
Waking up
cold.
at minus 14 is nice. Yeah, getting dressed. Oh, that's cold.
What do you
real cold? That's real cold.
What do you like?
Goddamn.
What do you wear when you're sleeping out there then?
I mean, in my hammock, I'm not really wearing much. I'm just wearing my long john stuff.
Just long john shit.
But then I'll get into all my, really heavy stuff once I get out in the morning. But it's all frozen.
Yeah.
Putting on clothes that are minus 14 is really cold.
Did you like have a lot of bush experience before you went in for all this?
Not a ton. I mean, I grew up with my grandmother's property out in the county.
Yeah.
And she has, some acreage in the bush there.
But that was really it.
That was really it.
You'd never been like, I'm gonna spend a
Shout
night-
out.
Not a ton.
Shout out to Grandma.
to my
Shout out Grandma.
Shout out Oma.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah, Omar.
Makes
Hell
the
yeah.
best wheat brownies.
Shout out.
Her
Your,
gummies.
your grandma makes weed brownies?
She does. She's the best,
She's
dude.
cool as shit.
I'm gonna take
She's
my-
cooler than Matt's grandma.
I'm
when
going
he
to
was
take my
telling her
grandma
about
to Burning Man.
My grandma's dead.
Oh
You
fuck.
son of a bitch.
it. Your grandma was cool. Your grandma's
Yeah, but
still
he said
cool.
she's not as cool. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. I mean,
I'm
whatever.
sorry.
She wasn't a quitter. You can
She
say
was,
that.
yeah, she was, well, his grandma wasn't a quitter.
No, I know.
Yeah.
It was the third
You're
time.
gonna take your grandma.
Matt, can we hear about your grandma?
What do you mean? Like, what do you want to hear about?
What more can I say?
What
What
do you
more can
wanna
I
hear
say?
about? Yeah, what more can I say that's not already been said?
What else you got?
Oh, fuck. I don't know.
She ever like bake for you and shit?
Yeah, dude, her food was the best. She was goated. Goated in the kitchen. Grandma's goated in the kitchen. She cooked for my dad's like friend's bachelor party.
That's
she cooked for
damn,
like
dude.
50 people. Yeah,
That's
she, like,
fucking
catered it.
sick.
Shit.
Taking for a
Yeah,
whole
it's
damn bachelor
crazy.
party?
Yeah,
Can your
bro.
grandma do that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
that's
yeah,
She
dude. His almost
fucks up
also
cooking.
like
She'll-
goated. Yeah.
Honestly, I'll say my grandma's better than your grandma.
Oh no way! Oh! You son of a bitch! My grandma's from fucking
I got
My
no
grandma's from Kappa's Casing, Ontario. She's on fucking Northern Gal. She'll kick the shit out of your grandma, bro.
Your grandma's dead.
Shit
My
out of her.
grandma's
That'll rise.
My grandma
She will.
is from fucking Hungary. She escaped the communist country to
She's
come
gonna
here,
beat the
dude.
shit out of your
what
grandma,
the
Matt.
fuck?
Oh my
You don't know. You don't know shit. Your grandma ain't shit.
We're going to start comparing grandmas on the podcast.
Dude, I have number one grandma. I'm taking my grandma to Burning Man. Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah. I wanted to ask you about that. How did that come up with your grandma? You're like, well, we should go to Burning
When I
Man.
was 10 years old, I was
Throwback.
I was really fascinated with UFOs. Still am. UFOs
Wait,
are pretty cool.
We're going to talk
We can
later.
get
Yeah.
on that. Tic Tacs are pretty. That Tic Tac.
We're gonna talk about that shit.
Anyways, my grandma made me promise her that I would take her to Burning Man, and she would take me to Area 51
Oh, that's hard.
if I took her to
Oh.
Burning Man.
That's a good trade-off.
Yeah.
That's a good
That's
trade-off.
a great
Yeah.
trade-off.
So that's
And
the
you
deal.
haven't done it yet?
And no, and I still, I intend on making good on that promise.
Can
So,
we reboot
yeah.
the Storm Area 51, please, for when he goes?
Just-
Oh,
yes.
Just me and my grandma. That's it.
apparently that was like a terrible turnout. Like it didn't
Yeah, it
go
was
well.
awful, dude.
Which sucks.
Yeah,
thought
it was rough.
funny.
Did you see that?
It
The actual
didn't look
footage of
great.
it. It's rough.
and everyone's like, we're going to do it.
It was like a
No.
small music festival,
Yeah.
and like 5 dudes Naruto run like past the news
Yeah,
camera.
exactly.
This is a fat group.
Oh, look at that guy.
They kind of just chilled there because they never moved in or anything, right?
No.
Yeah.
Well, they get arrested or shot. So
yeah. They were just they showed up there for the fucking hype.
showed up for the hype
Showed up for the hype of it.
and
yeah.
the food trucks.
The food truck. You ever see that, Austin? You ever see that Bob Lazar documentary?
Very interesting. I haven't seen the documentary. I've seen a bunch of his podcasts.
But he hasn't changed his story.
hasn't changed.
Hasn't
at
changed
all
his story.
in like 25 years.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's interesting because it's funny because one time I brought that up on the podcast and it was just me and him talking about it. And there's one I watched the documentary, but in one point of in the documentary, he goes, "I walked past this little room and it was like a 12 by 4 window."
Yeah.
And he goes, "I seen them working on a body," and I was like, "Listen, if the government did get an alien, I feel like you would have to go through 5 chambers to get to the. I don't
There's
think
not just a window in the hallway.
Yeah, there's not just a window.
It's a viewing window.
Yeah, you're not gonna walk by and be like, shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Why is the visitor tour going past the alien body window?
Yeah. Like, no one should be down here. Like, you have the tightest restriction or whatever.
Definitely, yeah.
I was super in the Roswell for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's
interesting. Did
pretty
you see
sick.
Annie Jacobson's book about that?
No.
Very good book.
What's the book called?
What is that book called? Look up
Annie
Annie
Jacobson,
Jacobson UFO book. I forget.
Probably just called
There's
Roswell.
Yeah, probably.
there's a bunch of disclosure that she talks to a lot of people for the first time coming out, and there's a lot of.
There's a lot of that now.
I don't want to give away the end, but
It's just
whole
called Area 51.
The Operation Paperclip book's really good too. I listened to that one.
the whole theory as to what the body
Yeah.
was and what the crash was is very interesting. It's has to yeah.
Can you give us like a?
Well, yeah, it kind of has to do with like
Just paraphrase
the
it.
Cold War and experiments on human beings and experimental aircraft and things like
Was
that.
she
right?
saying these are Soviet experiments? That's hard. I've
Yeah.
heard that one before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had a
That-
question for you.
That kind of vein.
Now, when they shot down that first balloon, like a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
they're pulling the wreckage out of the water.
Right.
That photo, for some reason, immediately, like right away, I'm like, that just looks like the Roswell photo of them looking at the wreckage.
No, actually, this whole balloon thing, I think they are actually balloons. I'm gonna.
No,
say
they're
I don't think
balloons.
it's-
No,
I
they're
think
not
it's
aliens.
stuff.
They're
It's
balloons.
actually yeah.
But when
It's-
they're pulling up that wreckage out of the ocean, for some like I hadn't even thought about aliens because it was just a balloon.
Mm-hmm.
But when they shot it down and they're pulling the wreckage out of the water, I'm like, why did my mind immediately go Roswell? That's Roswell right there.
Well, there were stage photos like that at Roswell, right? There's
Yeah, that's what
famous
I mean. It
picture
was, like,
of the guy
staged.
sitting there with the balloon material, like
Just in like
Right?
in like an office. That's
Yeah.
immediately what my mind went to.
Yeah.
When they're pulling it out of the water, like the guys are looking at the camera,
Yeah.
pulling it out of the ocean. I'm like, this just looks fake.
Yeah. And it actually could have been. They probably didn't want real footage of what they were actually pulling up.
Yeah.
It's probably sensitive to something, right?
That
Yeah.
photo right there on the bottom left of them on the boat. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Apparently, those balloons are like a common thing. Like they're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it's just getting news coverage now. Like they're something the U.S. government deals with all
The time.
Yeah.
Apparently, even Russian aircraft are in even Canadian airspace all the time.
All the
Like,
time.
daily.
Yeah.
Daily.
It's actively there.
Yeah.
It's just like it's just the flavor of the week, you know.
I think it was like one of the things because I think we talked about it on Monday, and it was like the conclusion was just that like
They're private corporations.
Yeah.
The official story from the White House is this is just like regular fucking shit. Like we kind of just do this sometimes.
I'm pretty sure one of the things was too at one point
I
they
can
were
see
like it's one of those I don't know what they're called, but it's like you light them up and then they fucking throw them in the air or whatever. They're like
The
it's
candle
all
balloons.
the
Can-
candle
yeah,
balloons.
yeah.
And I
Those
was like
paper
maybe,
things.
fucking-
Yeah.
The candle lanterns.
Yeah, the candle lanterns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The flying lanterns.
I was like maybe.
I'm getting closer to the real title the more I speak.
But
Something.
it's interesting to like they're almost encouraged these fighter jet pilots now too to say something like be like, hey man, we want to know
something.
And they're seeing a lot of things, which
Yeah.
is really interesting. They're seeing a lot of stuff for a long time. They've been seeing stuff for a long time now.
Yeah, and that, a lot of people didn't say it until
Yeah.
they were like, okay, now you
Yeah.
should probably come up and say it.
With that guy who was on Joe Rogan's podcast when he described his story and then we saw the footage afterwards. Yeah, it was a favor. Or
Commander Fravor, yeah.
yeah, dude.
David Commander Fravor.
Yeah.
Dude, no, that's something. That has to be something.
That's a really interesting story.
That's something.
That like
It's
what could that
interesting.
be?
Because like his thing, it doesn't switch. It's interesting with people that don't switch up their things and like they keep.
Because when you listen to him speak, he's not like embellishing nothing. He's almost admiring what he saw because it blew his mind that much because he's been flying for so long and he goes, I've never seen anything move like that in my life.
It is. It's interesting, right? Because like even when people were like, "Oh my god, the aliens are like when they were shooting down all those unidentified objects or whatever."
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
like- I'm like, dude, I don't know if like a thing would travel fucking light years away and just get shot down by a fucking, a jet.
They
Like,
came
you know what
light
I
years
mean?
away,
Like-
and they're using balloon technology coming from light years
Well,
away.
they missed.
They missed the first shot.
They missed.
They missed.
They missed the first shot.
It's like,
What the
listen, I don't
hell?
know if aliens will be like, oh, they shot at us. Oh, they missed. We'll hang around a bit.
yeah, they missed. It was
Maybe
like
they were just saying, hey.
I'm pretty sure like one missile is like $250,000 or something.
$500,000.
$500,000. Fuck, I didn't even know that. So that's
a big miss.
That's a big miss.
That's
and
a
they're
big
like, where'd that missile go? We have zero.
That
clue.
was-
I have no idea.
That was the first time these jets have seen air-to-air combat. Imagine you're the
Yeah,
first guy
probably.
who gets to shoot at something and you miss.
That's
It was like, son of a bitch.
One more, bud?
I'm never going to hear the end of this back at base.
oh, definitely. Oh yeah.
Here's the thing about like pilots seeing stuff like when they're flying out at sea or whatever is that like I believe most of those are true, but there's also you kind of have to pick them out from the thing where when pilots get like disorientated and they don't know where they are, sometimes they'll fly upside down and then we'll
Yes.
see the reflection in the water. So it's like a lot of those encounters can be that too, and it's really hard to pick out
Yeah.
which ones are which because they're kind of a similar experience.
But that's why I believe that Colonel, I'm going to keep saying it wrong, Fravors?
Commander
Fravor.
Commander
Commander
Fravor,
Fravor,
right?
yeah.
That's why I believe his, because they saw it on radar. They sent 2 separate jets out, and they both told the same story, and so did the radar technicians.
And that's the thing is also seeing things on radar too, and with multiple forms of imagery, thermal, IR, all these things, right? So there's
And
multiple
they're moving,
advantages.
and they're
fucking
fast.
fast.
They're moving fast. Even like when people were seeing shit over, wasn't it over here, like near Lake
Lake
fuck.
Tahoe.
What? I don't. Was it there? Because I don't think
Was
it
that
was.
what it was?
Like you're just saying shit.
Where'd the accent come from on that?
Yeah.
Because Lake Tahoe is in California, I believe. So I did a Wisconsin accent.
Damn right. Damn right.
That is interesting though, man. Are you a believer?
We're just gonna move past that. All right.
You believe?
Cruise by it.
Oh,
I like the professionalism, Jake.
Yeah, thanks, man. You a believer or no?
I don't know. I'm in the middle. It's interesting.
It's sometimes I'm on the fence
there's
and I'm
some
like, they
very
bring me
interesting
back in. They
things,
bring
and
me back in.
There's things that brings me in, then I'm kind of out of it sometimes. and-
I believe 100%. 100%. Because here's the thing.
I want to
We're talking about
believe,
aliens,
baby.
right?
I
Aliens,
do. I
it's
want
like-
to believe, I
It's
do.
just, it's just math. That there has, it's so
something out there.
infinite that there has to be something, I think.
Are they coming here? I doubt it. Are they kidnapping people and shoving shit up their ass in their sleep? I doubt that even more.
I think it's also kind
the
of weird.
government.
That is the government.
That's just the government.
Guys,
doing
that is literally the whole thing of X-Files.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
Bro, did you ever read that book Chaos?
No,
I just got him in and I just finished it. Dude, it is like the CIA.
is that CIA
Charles
and
Manson?
Charles Manson? On it?
Yeah.
I have the book. I haven't read it yet.
Bro,
I gotta
read
read
it.
it. Yeah.
Read
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I
Blow
have
your
4
mind.
pages in.
And you like it so far? 4 pages in?
4 pages in, yes.
Yes, dude.
I
But it
listened,
was
I listened to the
good.
podcast with the author,
Yeah.
Joe Rogan.
Oh, Tom O'Neill?
Yeah.
He was like, bro, honestly, it was really fucking good, man. Like, I was just like, you listen to it and you're like, it's kind of, they were just doing shit for the longest time. It's even like, I don't know, when the CIA comes out and they were like, we may have had something to do with the JFK assassination.
It is crazy the shit they were getting away with. Can you believe it?
Might have done that. Might not have, but we might have.
We made up.
The CIA did not kill JFK.
You don't think so? No. Why
Who
do you-
did?
Who did?
Matt, do you think they know
We've
more?
been through this.
Matt,
We've
do
been
you-
through this.
Who did, Matt? You think some one crazy dude was like, this is it. This is my chance.
No, it wasn't. It was the Secret Service accidentally shot him in the head. Lee Harvey Oswald got the first shot in the back or whatever, or the first 2 shots in the back.
And then they were just like, oh, shit. Shoot the president.
Yeah. Actually, no. But here's the thing. Oh no.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Sorry. I don't know.
what
Okay,
did
we're
you
back.
do, Matt?
I don't know.
He disconnected his own
It's okay,
mic for
we're
a
okay.
quick second.
Okay, don't
good,
touch
we're
that
good.
cord, Matt.
Don't touch that cord,
But,
Matt.
Fuck.
Matt.
There's a theory that because like the one guy whose job was to take care of the presidential car, he he didn't like usually like guard or like have a gun or anything like that. Like so he would like but the rest of the Secret Service went out fucking wasted. Like they got fucking wasted the night before the parade or whatever. And so they were all so hungover that they basically gave the duty to him at the gun. Which is how and then he Mr. Magooed the situation. Dude. And then they
covered for him? They're like, ah, shit.
Because he heard the
Matt-
first 2 shots and then
The first 2? What are you
yeah,
talking
because
about?
here's the thing, right? You have to keep in mind because the other thing is Oswald's like cartridges that they found 3 cartridges, right?
Yeah.
So, but the one cartridge they think because Oswald took care of his guns, right? Because he's a good gun owner. But even though he wasn't a lot of good anywhere else, but he was a good gun owner apparently. Because sometimes to prevent the
Is this mic not connected?
hello, okay.
There you go, go
so
ahead.
because
Stop touching it.
I'm sorry, but because he was like he is a good gun owner, he kept a casing in because like it prevents like gunk or whatever in that gun. Like
Yeah.
some people do that. So they think one of
This is
the
such a stretch.
I was like, I've
think-
never heard a single
so
soul
they
say
think
that.
so they think one of the bullets, like one of the casings, is actually was there before he started shooting. So they think he actually did 2 shots.
I feel like that.
So-
So I'm convinced Matt works for the CIA. He's fucking.
This is CIA misinformation.
Yeah.
Oh my god! How did I not see it?
I can't confirm or deny that.
We got Matt killed on our
it's like-
podcast.
Take me out, dude. Take me out.
Dude, we like, it's just funny though because we look at that, right? Like even in the 60s when they were doing that shit,
Yes.
and you're just like, so they're just doing that shit, and they're like, yeah, we kind of were doing that, but we're not doing it anymore. I swear,
No
we're
way.
not doing it anymore.
We were on some wild shit back then.
Yeah.
It was all the cocaine we were selling
When they were
and
just
doing.
when they were just giving like prostitutes LSD to their clients and seeing like just see what they do.
and just filming it and
Yeah.
all that. Yeah, it's insane.
Just
That
see
is
what they do.
insane. Yeah.
And we
Well-
just sit here and we're like, yep.
The thing
That's
is, like,
okay.
as far as American history too, like, the JFK assassination marks like a what if for sure, because like, what if he wasn't killed and he ran? And
Yeah.
then he had the country like. The Civil Rights Act, I think, would have been passed like way before it was, and then you have Watergate would not have happened, and that was huge.
That really
that
fucking
was huge.
destroyed
That
the
was
trust
huge.
in the government.
There's a new
Yeah.
book out about Watergate I want to get really bad. But,
Yeah?
yeah, it's insane. But like, yeah, it's just like all these things. Like Vietnam would have ended way sooner. Like a whole bunch of shit. It's crazy.
Well, the
Yeah.
reality of Watergate is that kind of shit happens all the time.
Yeah.
It just
They just
it's in
kinda-
the public eye.
Yeah.
Like, it
They just
happens
got
all the time.
caught.
Yeah.
At one time, they're like, shit. The president's got to resign. That's it.
Sorry,
You
not
caught
sorry,
us.
bro. Yeah,
It's
But he's
kinda
not a crook.
like, it's kinda,
Yeah, not a
no,
crook.
Not a crook.
Not
at
a
all.
crook at all.
Keep it fucking, keep it healthy.
On the level, baby.
But yeah, man, it's wild. And then you did like we're just supposed to sit here and be, dude. And then you wonder why like people don't have like trust in like almost anything. Like
Yeah, of
people,
course.
It's like people have like distrust in like a lot of things, right? So like you could, whatever you want to say, it's like the news, like like a lot of people have like distrust in a lot of things.
Media.
Media
right?
is like the biggest one, right? And it was like it's interesting because I always mention this all the time. I always say it on here, but this one dude one time, like he's an older gentleman. I said dude, like he's an older gentleman.
dude.
He's 60. Like,
Hey, dude.
Hey, dude, what's up? What's up, bro? Come here, bro.
Nah, broski.
Hey, do you want a shot? I'm Jake.
so
Me at a funeral? What?
Oh, bro, I'm sorry for your loss, man. What's going on?
Dude.
Pour one out. Pour one out in this church.
pouring out for the homie.
If you don't do that at my funeral, I'm going to be pissed.
Dog, I'm gonna pour a whole bottle
to.
of whiskey on your back.
In the casket.
And then the empty with you.
Then do the sign of the cross and peace out.
Oh, dude. But no, like this one guy, I was trying to say. So this one guy, he comes up to me one day, and we're like, it's like the heat of like pandemic and shit. So like obviously news sources are putting things out, and I remember I said something. And he goes, Jake, like, he goes, the news wouldn't lie. Like he looks at me, he goes, the news can't lie. Like that's what he said to me though. But I realized
That's
though,
based.
because that guy is older. I'm like, they grew up with that. Like they grew up like being like the news is like
With one news channel.
with one,
and that's what it was. That was the narrative you got fed, and that was it. That's all you knew.
He was
I-
a guy that would like CNN, so he was like,
Oh.
so then obviously everything like he was a big anti-Trump guy
Yeah.
and like all this
Yeah.
shit. Yeah,
But
Classic.
fuck Trump, honestly.
Yeah. you wouldn't want to nuke that
I-
hurricane.
I only trust what I read on Reddit.
The only reliable news source, of course.
Honestly, it really is.
The back end of 4chan is the only thing I believe.
Look.
Matt seems like a Reddit poster.
Oh no.
When I think of Reddit,
That's why I try to be extra nice to people, because I know I look like a neckbeard. So I'm like,
look, act, sound.
oh, okay. This is giant personality. Bro, why do women only go out with assholes? No, I'm kidding. I don't want.
You did say that though.
Go. I mean, I was playing. I'm an actor. I was playing a character.
All right, whatever you say, soy Wojak Matt.
Soy Matt.
So
Oh, I can't keep my shit together. Fuck.
This is a really professional thing we have going, by the way. This is like episode, what, 109?
107.
107?
Yeah.
Man.
I don't like 107, dude.
Yeah, that's a weird
I like
number.
that.
Let's
Can
skip
we- can we
107.
skip?
We're 108 now.
Yeah, can we skip?
That's
Yeah.
a good number. I like that number better. We could do that.
108. All right, everyone. 108. This is 108.
We've settled. We've settled on it. This is happening.
This is 108. Fuck 107.
One more number
We're
up,
moving.
Jake.
I think people understand what to explain why.
Once they get 40 minutes into this,
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. I
They're
see
like,
what's going on.
oh, Matt was not okay. Let's just let it go, guys.
His eyes are almost closed over there.
Dude, my eyes are wide open.
yeah, I see it.
That's the widest his eyes can go.
Close them. I don't want to see that.
Matt, I think you need another dab.
I really do.
I think it would level you out.
I need to stop drinking and smoke a tab.
It keep you just right in the mind.
Just level you out a
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just level you out a fucking bit. Keep it.
Well,
healthy.
it's been about 20 minutes. You want to tell that Sasquatch story now?
Yeah. Now that
Yeah,
we blew balls
yeah.
to everybody.
Yeah, we kept everyone hanging.
Right after
So-
this.
Let's go on a 15-minute segment about.
Glasses are fucked. Maybe put whiskey on my glasses.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Squirted out of his eyes. She was crazy.
Matt, can you tell us the story so far since you've been listening?
What story?
The story that I've been telling about the Sasquatch story. Remember
Well, that was like 20 minutes ago.
that? Yeah.
Well, you were like, you're going in the woods, of course,
Yeah.
right? To meet your friend,
Nope.
Tigger. And you were
Tigger's
going in
out
the
there?
woods. Yeah, Tigger's out there.
Oh,
Everyone
okay.
knows that. And then you got lost in like a kingdom of mushrooms, and you couldn't find your way out. And then
We've all
you
been
heard
there.
something. That's what I got.
Wrong story. You're remembering the wrong story.
Ah,
Is that a story?
Sorry.
It could be. No, okay, so we were out there, Craigmont Mine, right? Abandoned mine, 1899.
Shout
was
out.
out there for a few days, looking for. There's rubies, there's corundum, molybdenite metal, a bunch of metals, and
Yeah.
interesting things, right? So I was looking for that. That's what I was out there looking for, and
It's crazy you just made all three of those up in one shot there.
oh, dude, I know my rocks. You want to talk rocks?
You know, I'm not a
Let's start talking some
geologist.
rap.
No, wait. Is that geology? What is it?
Yep.
It is geology?
Yeah.
We can talk geology after.
Yeah. Yeah, we can talk some geology.
I'm
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
sick. All right, go on.
Yeah. So I was up there. I was camped up on just like the side of the mountain towards the base, and about 9:30, sun's starting to go down. It's starting to get dark, like just about the point where you might need to turn on your headlamp. And I'm sitting next to the fire, and I mean, I'm not saying this is Sasquatch.
Yeah.
It's funny to say it's a Sasquatch story, but I really don't know what it is. And probably about 20 meters from where I was kneeling next to the fire, I hear two rocks, like good sizable rocks, being thrown and hitting the ground with like some good force. And that's, I just heard those two thud,
That's side squash for
two
sure.
thud,
No doubt in my
thud,
mind.
two big rocks being thrown near my. Matt, what are you doing?
Sitting there,
I'm sorry.
I've been hearing it the whole time.
Matt's
like
getting
this
real
dude.
scared just listening to the story. He's holding on.
He's
He's
shaking.
shaking.
I'm fine.
Heavy breathing.
So you're sure they didn't just like fall off the mountain?
No, see, because the way
No, they
this
got
mountain,
tossed.
this mountain,
I was there.
is not steep at all. It's very, right. It's very gradual. There's no,
Gradual.
there's no faces. There's nowhere where a rock is gonna fall from.
Okay.
right.
But it sounded like
And
a
there has to
forceful
be.
thud.
It has to. I mean, if a rock is gonna hit with some force, it has to be thrown or something like. It's not gonna be falling.
I can
down from
understand why
somewhere,
your mind
right?
immediately
So you
go,
have
"That's
you gotta
Sasquatch."
think. It's, no, again, not saying it's Sasquatch.
Yes,
I don't know
but it
what
was.
it is.
Were you by yourself?
Yeah, I was. Everyone I tell, they go, "Oh, that's Sasquatch." I don't. I don't. For the record, I'm gonna say I don't think it was Sasquatch, but it's a very interesting story. It's the only time I've been in the bush and I've heard noises that I just can't. I can't explain. You hear weird animals. I've heard
Right.
weird cougar calls. You hear wolves.
Terrifying.
You hear,
Cougar calls are
you
terrifying.
hear coyotes. All that kind of stuff, right?
Bro.
But
Oh,
this
tell
is
about the wolves.
this is the first time where I've heard something where I don't know
What
what
it
could have
was.
done that. Like just I have
That's
no
interesting,
idea.
man.
No idea. And I was that's it. It's not much of a story.
Right.
That's it.
No, that was literally
That's it.
that's
That's
Sasquatch.
That's the only thing
I
I
think
can.
that's worth making the audience
Yeah,
wait.
and that's the
long.
funny thing. Like you waited for that. Nice
Yeah.
try.
Well,
Nice
you
try.
wanted the blue balls, and Matt, you put it out
I
there.
never said that.
Matt did put the idea out there, and I just like the idea.
Let's
I'm-
pause and play it back to show
Yeah.
Matt's wrong.
Right now,
He's
you
wrong.
lie. Pull up the clip.
You want us to pull up the blackmail from before the episode started, or is it too early for that?
I mean, it's probably a little too early for that. You should probably wait, like, I don't know, like, whatever the statute of limitations. No.
Yeah, no. But dude, that like those like noises at night must fucking trip you out. Bro, I remember I seen a video
Yes.
of this dude. He was on like some looked like he was on a hike or whatever, just some trail, and this fucking cougar comes out, dog. And I mean,
Fuck
this woman.
that.
No, I'm just kidding. That's
old chick.
This old chick, yeah. This old smoke show on the trail. No. So
They're doing a hike.
so this dude, no, like this dude comes out and He's like yelling at it, trying to get it away, but
Oh, dude, I
it
remember
tried
that
to jump
clip.
at it.
Is
and
that the
it-
one chasing him? I think I've seen that
It's the one chasing, but he ends up fucking dumping that fucking
Oh, I don't
clip.
think
in.
I've seen
Different
that one.
clip.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a different
maybe-
clip.
We're talking about two different clips.
He didn't just show my Sound Biker clips from Twitch. He just, I'm just gonna unload these into you. Communism. Here you go.
But dude, those are scary. Those ones. You ever see that
Fucking
video of
right.
that guy getting attacked by that black bear while he's climbing or some shit?
No.
Do you remember that
Pull
video?
that up.
That
Yeah,
shit
let's
was
see that.
fucked up.
He's screaming. So listen to this dude scream. Like you can hear
Fuck
it,
that.
and it's like I mean, awesome, dude. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Holy
terrifying.
fuck.
And then Matt wants to sit over there.
Yeah, this is
And
great.
talk
Say it.
fucking nonsense.
Give me stuff to think about when I'm out in the woods.
Yeah, you're
think about
walking.
this-
No, I want
This
you to
guy's
look
screaming.
at this.
Watch it.
Fuck.
Watch
Listen to
it.
it. Listen to his scream. Make sure it's amplified.
Oh, great.
Memorize his
Yeah.
screen.
This is gonna be me in a few months.
I feel like it is that second one. I feel
Oh, I've seen that one.
Yeah, I think it's that one.
The one on the. I've seen that.
on the
You've-
cliff.
Yes.
on the cliff.
I've seen this.
This one.
Yeah, yeah.
That
this
screams
one's
like a girl.
nuts.
Is it up all the way?
This
God
one's
damn.
nuts.
Collins, man.
Are we rolling?
Now you are. Go ahead.
Okay. So we left off running into a bear in person
Right.
while I was hiking, and it was like probably 20 feet away from me, just off the side of the trail.
Mm-hmm.
And I was being loud and stuff, but for some reason it was just minding its own business and in its own world, in its own little bear world.
Mm-hmm.
And fuck, as soon as I came next to it, about 20 feet away.
Next to it?
Like 20,
Oh,
20
fuck.
feet next to it.
That's
right?
still
It's
too
up-
close.
Way too
Still
close
too
for me.
close.
And then we spook each other. It turns around, it spooks, and we both kind of jump back, and he just starts running, or it, and then I had a cub with it, so I'm assuming it was a mother.
Holy fuck!
Had a
You're
cub
lucky
with
you
it.
didn't get fucking
And then I'm
attacked.
and I'm fumbling for my whistle.
This
'cause
guy's scared by a girl.
I keep
This
a-
guy got scared by a girl.
Matt, shut up.
I keep a fucking. I can't wait to bring Matt out. I can't wait to bring
Oh,
Matt
you got
out.
scared by a girl bear?
I can't wait.
Matt's
to bring
gonna
Matt
see
out
a
to the
coyote and piss himself.
I took, hey, here's the story. I took Matt fishing, and he was scared by raccoons.
Yeah,
so there
I
we
was.
go.
Dude,
Anyways,
I was terrified. That was the scariest
Nah.
part
So there
of
you
my
go.
life.
Matt, and
I
you're
was.
talking all this shit about bears.
Oh my god, bears! I'm not
He's like a
scared of
bear
bears.
wouldn't win against a tiger.
So, anyways,
You pull up the evidence
Fucking-
again if you need to.
So you didn't die. That's
I
great.
didn't die.
That's
But
awesome, dude.
As when I got spooked by the bear, I'm like fumbling for my whistle because I carry a bear whistle on me.
Yeah, did those
How?
work?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How
Yeah, it does
loud
work.
is that bitch?
It's very loud. I mean, we'd probably go deaf if I blew it in here. You could go deaf.
Really?
Like,
You
wanna
could
try
actually-
it? Yeah.
Like your ears will be ringing. So, like,
Holy
it's
fuck.
super loud, crazy loud.
Fuck.
Yeah. I don't have it on me right now, but I
That'd be
usually do.
That'd be sick.
Do it right in the mic.
Yeah. rip headphone users. But yeah, it was terrifying. It's
Especially
It's
with
pretty
a
scary.
bear, dude. Especially with a cub.
I mean, even just a black. It's a black bear, but it's still
I
startling.
think all bears
It's
are
definitely
scary. I don't
startling.
fuck with any of them, bro. I heard this one story of this fucking polar bear.
They hunt people.
Oh well,
Yeah.
there's nothing
They
where
hunt
they
people.
live.
Yeah.
They live.
Yeah.
They're like
That's made of meat.
They're like seals, and you happen to be dumb enough to walk up here. You're it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
And this story is like these people. I think like their boat crashed or whatever, and they're like on this iceberg, and they see this polar bear, and this fucking polar bear literally comes on, takes one of them, drags him to the other iceberg, starts eating him alive.
This is an infamous story. Yeah. Yeah.
Staring him down. Just like, if you stay here long
Hardcore.
enough.
And you hope he's done after that, dude.
Yeah.
You hope he's full.
Yep, he's full. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Holy shit. Just watching your friend get eaten.
You gotta watch that. You gotta sit there and watch it. You're stuck on a fucking iceberg, dog. You're stuck on a fucking iceberg, and you're
You're not
just
going to
like,
help him.
let's hope.
Tom's
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah,
it.
like you just hope for the best.
Who's next?
Bears are fucking terrifying. I don't
Holy
care.
shit.
I'll argue that shit all
Yes,
day.
yes, yes,
D-
yes.
Bears are
Absolutely
like the most
terrifying. Yeah.
apex predator fucking animal on the planet.
What, polar bears?
Just
I mean, just bears
in
in
general,
general,
yeah.
dude.
Polar
Because
bears
even
are
like the
scary as
fact
fuck,
that you've
bro.
seen like
Oh, now you admit it, huh?
Yeah, polar bears fuck up a tiger.
You ever-
Alright?
Yeah.
any bear would fuck up a tiger, Matt.
Not any bear?
Not a black
Any
bear.
I wouldn't say
Maybe
a
not
black
a black bear.
Maybe not a black bear.
I'm saying grizzly and polar bear. Yes.
yeah, grizzly
for
and
sure.
polar bear got it.
Cool.
I think
Kodiak bear, yeah.
Grizzly.
Call
It would
it- yeah.
be,
Yeah, dude.
grizzly. It would be close, but I think a tiger would win.
I'm going to say there's more species of bear that could fuck up every species of tiger than there is tigers that can fuck up species of bear.
Well, this isn't a fucking like we're not going to war. This is a fucking
Well,
1v1.
listen, if I win the lottery,
What are you talking about? Like a big interior grizzly? Are you kidding me? That would fuck up a tiger.
No. Oh, can we? No, I don't want to talk. This is annoying.
It's annoying.
well, you're the one talking all this bullshit,
What's the
Matt.
weight difference? What does an interior grizzly weigh? Like what, 1,800 pounds or something?
They're
Nah.
fucking
insane like
big.
that?
They're big.
And what is the biggest tiger weigh?
Like 600 pounds.
Maybe
not
800 pounds?
Maybe 700. I'd say 700.
At
I
the
would say like
biggest.
1,000.
No way.
Yeah.
You don't have a 1,000-pound tiger. There's no way. There's no way there's a 1,000-pound tiger.
80 to wait.
Hold on, no, she's gonna transfer it to pounds in a minute.
Big fucking grizzly.
Big.
Big.
We kind of went right past that video of that guy screaming about the bear.
We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, whatever happened to that?
We'll come back.
1,300 pounds is the size of a fucking grizzly bear.
Big. Big.
That thing is huge.
And, the
And they
average
will
tiger,
get bigger,
Yeah, they will get bigger
right?
too. Fuck.
You'll find bigger ones. Fuck that.
Dude, those things are.
I think we should just stick with the data.
Nothing. Look at that.
Tiger weighs more.
What?
A tiger actually weighs more.
You're a liar.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
100 kilograms compared to 100 or 310 kilograms.
That's close.
Almost double the weight. It's double the weight, Matt.
close. Yeah, but look at that tiger, bro. It's like looking at you like, what the fuck you doing here? You know? Like,
A grizzly bear
yeah.
is ripping the throat out of that tiger for fun.
For
It's just
fun-
gonna ragdoll
You have
it.
to
Fun.
admit, you have to admit it'd be like kind of close. Like it would be close.
Look at him. Cute.
No.
That's not cute.
You
It's
guys
adorable.
Are you
That's terrifying.
guys are insane. I would look at that thing and run the opposite way.
Don't you want to like watch it get wet and then watch it like shake out its
No.
Nope.
Yeah, I do.
Be like,
No.
shake, boy, shake.
You see that one just like on the? Is that on a beach or like right on the water there?
Yeah, the one standing up.
Yeah,
Come on, it's so cute.
He's posing.
dude, that would
adorable.
be that would be terrifying.
Nope.
If you just saw, like, if you're walking by a river, and then there's just a bear on his hind legs just standing there, I'm dead. That's how I know it's over.
Look, I'm not saying I wouldn't be afraid of a grizzly. I'm saying I'd be more afraid of a tiger.
Really?
Is it
Yeah.
the sounds?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd be
maybe
more
it
afraid of a
sounds-
grizzly. Because some tigers like actively hunt like people too, and it's like
In
a grizzly.
India, yeah, there's
a-
parts where that happens. That does happen.
Like a
God.
grizzly.
Have you
I'm
seen
like,
videos of people getting nabbed?
Yeah.
it's
Bro,
crazy.
Yeah.
have you ever seen that video of that fucking girl? She's in like
crazy.
the tiger. Oh, I don't
The
even
car.
know.
She's in
She
the
in the
tiger
car
section.
section,
and
pull-
the
grabs
dude
her.
swipes
So,
her.
listen.
He's
Bro, she ends up
Swiper
getting.
swept.
So she steals her boyfriend's phone or husband, whoever the fuck. Looks and she's pissed about it.
Oh
so
my god, I
he's
saw that.
Oh,
and
that's
she
what
gets
it
out
is.
to pull him out of the fucking car during this fucking. She's driving around with tigers in this fucking exhibit or whatever,
Yeah.
and it drags her and pulls her in. So the husband runs to go get her, and then I'm pretty
son,
sure.
yeah.
No, it wasn't the son. It was the girl's mom that was in the back.
Oh.
She's the last girl that gets out of the back.
Oh,
she's the one that
no.
dies. The mom ends up getting killed by the tiger.
Oh, it's,
God
it's the
damn.
mom.
The mom ends up getting not the girl that gets dragged off. That tiger ends up letting go of her, kills the mom.
It went for the
my
weakest
God.
one.
Yikes.
Went for the weakest one and got the mom. Is it
Bad
I
luck.
think it's that one. Woman steps out of the car. Yeah, I think it's this
Yeah.
one right here.
Dude, like she gets fucking swept. Though.
She
It's
gets swept
insane.
out. So there's 3 people in this car
Legit
right now.
looks like a
Watch.
video game.
Why? I don't care how pissed off you are. Why would you get out of that car?
I wonder if she's still pissed off after this.
Well, so like she was mad at him. So watch. The mother gets out at the end after she gets dragged by the tiger.
Yoink.
Goodbye.
So see, it's the husband walks out, and then it's the mom,
Why would you get out?
Because it's your wife.
and then the mom.
No, I mean the grandma. Why would you get out? You're
the
old as
grand
shit.
whatever.
Get out of
Like
here.
whoever's mom that is does end up getting killed though.
Grandma's hurting the overall average of the team. You know what I'm saying?
Grandma got nabbed, so.
Grandma's base stats.
Oh my god. Glad we got that.
Let's go back to the bear real quick. The bear
yeah,
video.
now.
Yeah, let's see that.
Now let's listen to this man scream for a bit. Oh, we want to be a piece of
Such a
shit.
big thing of water.
So big.
So big.
We need it. Oh shit!
Can you pour me a little water?
You want water?
Yeah.
Sure, bud.
Thanks.
Give you some water.
And that's just a black bear.
You know what? They tell you to do that to be
That's
loud
terrifying.
and try to look.
He kind of
big,
fought it off
with your
though.
arms up in the air.
At one point, he like dodged it as it jumped at him, and it fell down the mountain. That was kind of
He
baller.
had the altitude advantage for sure.
But he said he had no choice but to try to defend himself.
Just luck, just pure luck that bear didn't
Fuck
get him.
that.
Let's watch the next
Well, I
video.
think back in the late 90s, mid 90s, there was 2 people who were killed in Algonquin Park pulled out of their tents by a black bear. Like
What
back
the
in
fuck?
1996. That actually happened.
Oh,
That's a real thing.
Can we
Is it a
agree?
movie?
Can we make an agreement in a group right now? We're all gonna go see Cocaine Bears when it comes out.
What the fuck
It's
is
already
that
out,
movie?
isn't it?
That's
I know,
a movie, and
no,
it's
I know.
doing phenomenal.
I saw the trailer. It's this. It's something
Based on a
else.
real story, though.
yeah,
It
it's
is.
based
Oh,
on-
no,
It's
I know
the
that.
80s,
Yeah,
bro. What do you expect?
no, I do know that.
Let's watch
yeah.
the trailer real fast.
Fuck
Oh,
it.
no.
Let's watch the
Tairiol,
trailer.
isn't it?
Huh?
Pretty-
I think it's
sure-
out. I think
I'm
it's
pretty
out.
sure
Yeah,
it's out.
Can we see the Rotten Tomato score too, please?
it's 100.
Oh, really?
Apparently, it's good.
Holy
it's good.
shit! Cocaine Bear is a hit.
There's
this
no
guy's
way it's
in it.
100.
I don't even think Pulp Fiction is 100.
This guy is hilarious.
Yeah, he is. He's the IKEA guy.
Yeah.
We watch it now illegally. Pull up an illegal site. We'll watch Cocaine Bear
Just have a
live.
viewing
Bunch of
party.
movies.
There's more of this out there. They dumped it somewhere.
I'm looking for my daughter's.
Forest is a dangerous.
Just a killer
Elizabeth
cast.
Banks directed it too. Elizabeth Banks directed Cocaine Bear.
A lot of cocaine. was
Dude, Ray Liotta's last role. God bless America.
You think it's his last role?
He died.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know he died. This is news to me.
This is his last role.
fucking did cocaine. A bear did cocaine.
A bear?
That's inappropriate.
Oh my God.
You're safe. Bears can't climb trees.
Of course I can.
Jesse Tyler Ferguson from Modern Family, ladies and gentlemen. What a legend. Is the joke that he's covered in cocaine
Yes.
and now he's addicted? Now he's addicted to coke.
Why are those dudes fighting?
What's the over/under on Jesse Tyler Ferguson dying in that movie? I think it's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Oh yeah, there he's dead. He's dead.
Just
right
ripped the
there.
line off that dead leg.
Osage Jackson Jr.'s in it too.
You fucked.
Why is the guy in the hospital bed having a gun?
So when you're on penicillin, you're fucking steady, dude. You can hold an aim. You can hold an iron sight. Yeah. I want to see people get murked by a bear, bro.
24th? What's today? The 25th?
Yeah, came
Yeah.
out yesterday.
Yeah, it's
Shit.
25th.
I like how
there
the
we go.
fucking tagline was "Get in line." That's pretty good.
Yeah.
How many cocaine jokes are in that movie?
Oh, enough.
Just a few, I bet.
Elizabeth Banks will make him classy, though, all right?
Classy, eh?
Classy. It's okay.
Damn right.
You didn't run into any cocaine bears, eh?
No cocaine bears.
No
luckily.
cocaine
No,
bears?
not yet.
You should
Not
bring
yet.
some out to try and start the cocaine bear, like, industry. Industry?
How are you making money off
try it,
giving
and then they
bear?
make their own little factories in the forest.
Make millions!
Yeah, that'll probably be the best shit. That's what I'm saying.
If we give enough bears cocaine, they'll develop the
But-
knowledge to
They
develop
will.
their own
But
cocaine.
how are we generating money from it? I don't understand. What's
No, it's
the
a
whole-
startup.
generating money. They're their own sovereign
We bring
nation now.
kids.
They're their own sovereign nation.
We give them Canada, and then we're like, we're the,
No.
We'll all go to
Oh,
Quebec.
71. Now it went down.
71%, 74% audience. That
Yeah,
ain't
that's
bad,
not bad.
dude.
That's kind of what I
For
thought.
coming out
pretty good.
yesterday, that ain't bad at all.
not bad.
It came out with 100 though on Rotten Tomatoes. I remember because
I
they made a fucking news art. They were like, it got
I
100.
got 100.
Well, yeah.
How is this the movie of the
It got
year?
100. It got 100. It's
Yeah.
the second it released. Nobody's reviewed it yet. Nobody's
Exactly.
for an hour and a half, or whatever the runtime is. At
The
100%.
tomato meter.
Yeah, tomato meter 100%. What is the highest ranking movie on Rotten Tomatoes?
Oh fuck!
Pulp
It's probably
Fiction?
like Citizen Kane or
Yeah,
something.
something like
It's
that.
not Pulp Fiction.
No?
Pulp Fiction, like
Apparently, it's not good, right? I thought it was like.
Pulp Fiction is incredible. all
No,
right?
the movie's good. I meant
Yeah.
the score.
The score is probably 97%. I think if I had to guess for Pulp Fiction, I guess 97.
There's a list. They're gonna
God
list.
damn.
Oh fuck!
What?
The kid.
Okay,
The last
It
laugh.
has to be a movie that people know.
Yeah,
This
it's
doesn't
not-
count.
No, none of these.
I haven't
count.
seen any of these fucking
None of these
movies.
count so far.
Okay. I still don't know any of these.
Aftershock. Aftershock.
I'm sorry. How
Wait,
do any of these
what?
movies have 100? None of these.
What's No Bears?
Well, yeah.
Can we get a different list, please?
What is this list?
Actually good
What is
movies.
this list?
Yeah, go. Wait, whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter. 100%.
Oh, it's got Toy Story on it.
What Toy Story is?
Never
They
seen
had
Toy
The
Story.
Last of Us up there, didn't
That's
they?
up there.
Puss in Boots is 95%. God bless. All Quiet on the Western Front was shit. Watch the original. All right, don't be a.
Oh, this is
idiot.
just February.
Wait. You said All Quiet on the Western Front is shit?
It's kind of trash.
I thought it was good. I thought it was good.
There's
The
a
new one?
point where like your character's crying and freaking out for like an hour and 45 minutes. Where I'm just like, within that time, I'm like, dude,
They're in
shut
war.
the fuck up.
They're in
Shut
war.
the fuck up, dude.
Man, you're fucking like, I don't even know what to call them. Your levels are all fucked up.
Well, I
Like
am
that dude
fucked
in
up.
that-
No, that's fair.
They're like that dude in that World War One trench. Why is he screaming?
Dude,
for an
World
hour?
War One's like
Grow
the
up.
best war. Okay,
It wasn't.
Canadians were.
He wasn't Canadian.
No, I not. Can I finish?
Yeah,
Finish your
Okay.
shit, and then we'll yell at you for
Canadians
it.
you crying?
Canadians committed so many war crimes.
We did.
And
Everyone
World War
did.
One.
Here's the
I
reality.
love this
Everyone
country.
did.
That's why we have the laws.
I was
now.
just-
Yeah, that's
First
why
World
Treaty of
War,
Versailles is
dude.
because Canada.
It's just against
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think that's true.
I think it is.
Definitely not.
I think
They
it
just
is.
got
I
to be like,
think
all
it
right, the
is.
Canadians were kind of going
Yeah.
off.
Like, the Canadians were going off though. in World War
Everyone
One.
was, dude. Everyone was. Fucking World War One. Of course, it was insane.
That's
They had to start making rules after that. They're like, okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
We
listen.
took it a little too far here.
yeah,
Have you guys listened to Dan Carlin's Hardcore History series on World War One?
no.
Really
Dan
good.
Connor's the best.
Oh,
Love
dude,
him.
yeah,
Love him.
that series is insane. The way he describes it's like incredible. Like, he's talking about like when the Germans like smashed through Belgium. Like Belgium just built these new forts that were supposed to be like graded for like the biggest cannons or whatever that there were at the time. And then the Germans come in and they're fucking they have rockets now, like missiles and shit, and they're so big that they have to dig it out and pour foundation so that the machine won't go
Fly
into
back.
yeah, so it won't like dig into the soil so they can't move it. So they have to do that. That's how big guns. And this is like, oh, cannons like Napoleonic, you know those those. That's what
they
and so
built
the
it for.
Belgians got fucked.
Like,
Yeah.
this will defend against the biggest cannons in anyone's arsenal. And Germany's like, we bought missiles, bitch.
Missiles. And then there's what do you call it? What's the one? I forget the one. But there was one World War II where literally they were training in so many missiles and going and shooting so many. The Germans were shooting off a missile every 15 seconds for like 6 days. And so it's just like how many? That's like millions or something
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
a lot.
It's
Yeah.
insane. It's
a lot.
crazy. I forget which one. I forget that one. I forget what that's called. But it's like, yeah, just insane shit like that. They were just it's because they blew money on like psychological warfare. That's all they did. They didn't do anything.
Did a lot of that.
Yeah.
Kind of just fucked around and was waiting to find out. To
There
be
was a lot of
honest,
that.
it was kind of just like,
Yeah, you fuck around, you're gonna find out. You know.
That's how it is, man. That's how it is.
you've seen that fucking.
Yeah. The more you fuck around, the more.
Have you seen that video?
Yeah.
I love that dude. He's like, the more you fuck around, the
more
more
you're
you're gonna
gonna
find
find
out. I hope that guy's doing okay. I hope that
Yeah.
guy's doing
Yes.
phenomenal because he was giving us straight data. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That man was not fucking around.
Facts.
But even like, bro, I want to even like, I just want to know, have you had like hunting wise, like what has that been like? Because I'm going hunting, like especially
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
off for the last couple years.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm actually going with my dad this like hunting season coming up.
Right.
So I'm really excited. I want to know what your like
What are you
that's
going
gonna
for
be.
hunting?
We're gonna do some deer, dog.
Nice.
Some deer.
Where you going?
Oh,
Not the exact spot.
I don't
Don't
got-
blow it up.
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't want.
Blow it up for the fans.
Local?
I'll tell you.
Local?
It's,
Up north?
Up a little up north.
Yeah, gotcha.
I'll say that.
That's all.
A little up
all I
north.
need to know. That's it.
And
Interesting.
Submarine.
Matt, shut the fuck up.
Matt, you know there's no deer and stuff. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't blow it up.
No, but like I'm going, and I just want to know what it's like up there hunting.
Yeah, well,
like,
I mean, hunting is crazy. The culture is totally different than
it's got to
here,
be different.
right? I mean,
dude.
everyone hunts.
Right.
I'm used to small game. That's really the only hunting experience
What's like
I
the
have.
biggest animal you've like shot at or got?
I mean, rabbits, squirrels.
Really?
Yeah,
Would you
that
be
kinda
interested in bigger game hunting?
big time. Yeah, I just need to get my gun licenses, my hunting license, all
Right.
that
Is
stuff.
that what
It's-
you're working on right now?
Yeah, yeah. I
Dude.
think next couple months they actually have that whole course through the college. So I'll be doing that. Yeah, it's kind of
Do
sweet.
they actually?
And they give you a good deal. It's like
Talk about a different culture, dude.
it's maybe like $200 for both of your restricted and non-restricted, which is normally like what 400,
Yeah.
Yeah.
450,
just
something
about.
like that. So
That's crazy.
You get a deal, and then you get a deal on the hunting license too. So it's kind
Nice.
of cool.
Especially because
Nice.
you probably have a lot of more certifications, so like they could see that too.
Yeah, exactly. It's just extra stuff. Yeah.
What do we, like It's very interesting because sometimes I'll bring up the hunting thing, and maybe it's because like my family, a lot of them do it and stuff like that. I'm very interested in it. So like,
That's
what do you?
sweet.
It's very it's very like hard. I remember like I had this conversation with this individual, and they were talking about like they think hunting's wrong, like they
Right.
and the
Happens
thing
a
is
lot.
when I do say that, I understand that it may not be for everybody. Like it's very hard to
I do get it.
I get it.
I do get it.
But it's like they were saying this thing where it's like, people that they were talking about specifically like trophy hunters. So it's
Which, I mean, to a degree, sure.
to a degree, very
Too
much
many
to a degree.
dentists doing
It's
that.
very, you know what? That. And
Too
you know
many
what?
dentists.
You know what else is fucking kind of weird? What I find weird is the privatized hunting where you're in a cage and you already know the animal.
Yeah.
Those rules are very, very fucking weird, right?
Yeah.
Because like some of those rules are like, it's like, oh, I get to keep like the hide.
Yes.
You get the meat.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Like
Yeah.
it's right. That's a weird
That's
fucking
weird.
rule. That's a weird rule.
And that's
weird.
just trophy.
And
right? That's
like
just
these-
going for the
and
trophy.
these people are paying like ridiculous amounts of money. So it's like you're paying like 20 grand to guarantee that you get one. You go hunting for it, which listen, I guess it can be argued, but I don't think that's hunting.
No.
You going on some
No,
rich
no.
fuck's property
No,
and
no.
being like, I'm gonna get this animal. I don't think that's hunting.
No.
But like
That's
it's
just kind of weird.
it's very weird.
I don't know. I don't know. It's
But
weird.
then here-
it feels wrong.
In Africa, you have these,
Right, that's
people,
what I was getting
people
leading to.
pay
Yes.
to go hunt there.
Right.
And you see a lot of trophy hunting there and a lot of things, but there's a lot of communities that depend on
that depend on it. Yes.
people coming and spending that kind of money.
Or the
right?
money
So
goes
it-
back into the park where they let
Right.
them
Yes,
hunt.
exactly.
And
Yeah.
I'm actually like, you're the first person I ever brought this up to who understands that. Is like, because like they'll look at it and they'll be the one example I'll give is this guy. He killed a giraffe and he ended up posting with it.
Yes,
But the
yeah,
thing is, with that male giraffe, he was killing all the younger male giraffes. So he wasn't really like, he didn't have a high sperm count. Like he wasn't getting the females pregnant.
Yeah.
So he's killing all these young males.
And it's actually hurting the population.
And it's hurting
right?
the population.
Exactly.
And I guess apparently that older male was fucking up the crops, like stepping over
Yes.
crops, fucking up shit.
They're very territorial, yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
they hired that gentleman to come in there, and he got big. And she was complaining about that. I was like, but you're not understanding. Like, these people are coming in here, and they do it. And actually, like a lot of that meat and everything. Like, yeah, they take a picture of it. Maybe, if I don't know what to tell you. Like, if you're not really. It's very hard because I get it. Like they take a picture and then they show it, and it's like people get very upset about that.
I
Like,
get it.
They
Yeah.
get like I can understand why
Yeah.
you're upset, but it's like I don't think they get the full backstory. Like I think they look at it as like, oh, these people want to do it.
went
It's
out
like
and
no,
did
like
it.
they're getting hired by
There's
like
a
certain.
reason.
They're getting
Exactly.
hired by these
Yeah.
individuals
Yeah.
to come there and like, if it's an elephant or something like that.
Happens
like,
with elephants a lot.
right,
Yeah,
right. It's
it
very
does. Yeah.
I think that it's the images because the other side of it is
Yeah.
the people that pay to go to like these reserves where they have like 10 there just to be hunted.
Yeah.
And it's just rich
That's
dudes.
something I really don't like agree because
I
I've
don't
never
like
learned
that,
hunting
man.
that way. Like I learned to be honest, like hunting for what I look at it as in my personal view.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I'm going out there and I'm hiking for however long to get there. I'm trailing through bush.
Yeah.
Not to mention you got to sit there still for hours. But bro, I've sat in bush for like 4 or 5 hours and seen nothing. Nothing has come by.
Got to put in the time, right?
Nothing has come by.
Yeah.
And then you fucking sit there and you're doing all this shit. So when you do see that, you take that shot and then whatever, you got to go chase it down.
Yeah.
Hide it, take it back out with you. Like, I think that is there. And it's funny because people will argue with you about that.
Right.
But they'll be the same people that go to Five Guys and fucking get a burger. But it's
Exactly.
like, bro, do you know how they fucking do that there? Because I promise you're not going to like it that way.
No.
I promise you.
No.
If you don't like what I'm doing,
No.
you're really not going to like what they're doing.
Exactly.
Bro, it's like that they were a protein shake company. They were called Fairlife, Fairway.
Right.
But bro, there was like a thing not that long ago, and it got suppressed weirdly. Like I felt like it got suppressed. It didn't get enough media coverage, but it was talking about how like they're industrial farming. Like they, they're
okay.
so this guy snuck in there, and
Right.
you have videos of like people grabbing like cows and like hitting them to fucking move and shit like that. But it's like. Also, those cows like probably live in a fucking spot like the size of this fucking room.
Oh,
like, you know what I
smaller
mean?
than that.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes
Smaller
smaller
than
than
that.
There'll be 4 in here. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there'd be 4 in here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like I get it. Like I get it from like a point of because I understand. So when I listen to these people, I get it. You don't like it. Like you don't like seeing it. And I don't think industrial farming is a good way
I think
either.
it's horrible.
I think it's terrible.
I think there's much better and more sustainable ways to do
Right.
farming.
Bro,
Yeah.
did you what was his name? Will
They make a
Harris.
lot of cash though.
They make a fuck
That's
ton
what
of
it is.
cash.
They're never gonna change it because
That's
they
what
make
it is.
a
It's the
lot
money.
of cash.
Fuck
That's what it
ton
is.
of cash.
Yeah.
Have you there's this gentleman He lives in, I think, if I'm not mistaken, like Yellowstone, but it's called White Oak Pastures. It's
Okay.
Will Harris, his name is, and he's talking about like how he does it. It's like his actually farm used to be industrial. He used to do industrial farming. He switched back to whatever it's fucking called. I don't know.
Legacy farm.
Sustainable or whatever.
Sustainable, yeah. But he's not doing like where he's giving like all these like he's raising them properly because he realized what he was doing and he's like, oh, I don't like this.
Yep.
Like I don't like this at all. Especially like, bro, wasn't there a documentary talking about GMOs? Do you remember? Was it Super Size Me?
Well, that had a lot of that.
That
in
had a
it. Yes,
lot of that, bro.
absolutely.
Especially
Yeah.
when Super Size Me first came out.
That was huge.
That was a huge documentary.
First of its kind, really, right?
Really, because
That-
they
that
showed
kind
us
of
in
exposure.
school.
Yeah,
they
I remember
showed us
that.
in school.
Everyone
They were like,
watched it
"This
in school.
documentary's
Yeah.
so good. Like,
Yeah.
you guys need to see
That's
it.
true, we did.
You need to see it at
Yeah.
16."
You're gonna learn more from this than the entire curriculum of the course. Watch this 2-hour documentary.
And then we all went to McDonald's for lunch right after we.
Damn
saw it.
right.
I mean, we
Yeah.
stopped and we were like, "That's interesting." But
went
we're
yesterday.
Gonna get there.
I'm craving McDonald's now.
Do you remember? Do you remember like that clip of Jamie Oliver showing showing kids that how chicken nuggets were made, and they're like, he's like, "Would you eat this?"
No.
See if you can find that.
That sounds great.
Jamie Oliver showing kids how chicken nuggets are made.
Bro,
Literally,
I
that's
ate
just
them no
it.
matter what. All right.
No,
Dude, I got chicken
Oh, wait,
nuggets yesterday from 7-Eleven, and they're trash.
Not bad.
What?
Oh, you're a fucking
What?
Listen,
They're
This
trash.
2-minute clip. Watch this, like, and listen what all the kids say after.
They're like, yeah.
They're fucking like, "Fuck y'all, eat that."
That's what I think I've seen. Yeah.
it's what-
And they're like, no, they're actually pretty dope.
the cooking teacher used to actively show Jamie Oliver.
Pizzas at Tim's, guys.
never.
Yeah, what's
gonna
with
try
that?
Rain,
Pizza at
Rain works at
Tim's.
Tim's. How are they? How are they, Rain?
Bro.
Fire.
They're good.
Really?
They're good, but they're mad expensive.
Fuck.
They're
Yeah, they're like
15
12
after
bucks.
tax.
Oh yeah.
That's insane.
I will go my whole life without knowing. And I'm
Dude,
okay with that.
Yeah.
I went.
I got Windsor pizza. I'm gonna be alright.
Yeah,
I went to the Tim's like near like Wyandotte and Lowe's on there, like in the same plaza. Dude, I went there the other. They always don't have anything, and I go there, and then I'm like, "Hey, can I get like one of the chicken wraps?" And they're like, sorry, we can't do that one. And I'm like, "All right, can I get like another chicken wrap?" And it's like, "We don't have chicken." And I'm like, "You don't have chicken? Excuse me.
Here, play
How do
this.
you not have
Play
chicken?
this.
They didn't have bread for grilled cheese today.
What the fuck is going
Yeah,
on?"
they don't carry those anymore. Ever since we got the pizzas, we don't carry grilled cheese anymore.
Which is bullshit,
What? That was one of the best things on the menu.
Yeah, grilled cheese was pretty
dude.
good.
Bacon grilled
Solid.
cheese.
Anything that you like, they'll get rid of it.
I've noticed that.
I like the habanero chicken
I've noticed
wrap, loaded
that.
wrap.
Well, why would you say
Yeah.
that? Now it's never gonna be on the menu again.
I mean, I hate it.
Just
I-
keep the farmer's
I like
wrap.
to
That's all
hate
I
it,
want
bro.
is the farmer's wrap.
God, for
Oh,
real,
my
man.
Farmer's
For
wrap?
real. Farmer's wrap. Fuck.
Yeah.
My
Extra,
Trades
extra
guys,
cheese.
man.
Yeah.
Just gas stations and Tim Hortons. I live off that
my,
shit.
My sister's boyfriend's in town in the States, and and today we were driving by, and he goes, "Huh, we saw that at Tim Hortons since I'm a kid." I'm like, "Fuck you! Oh, that's offensive, okay?" Cancel
igloos.
this man for
That's
this.
offensive, man.
Yeah, it is. All right.
Play this video without Jake.
Oh
When
my
you get a
god.
chicken like this, there's bits on it that are worth lots of money. The breasts are the most expensive part. It's the biggest and it's the white meat, okay? And that is a chicken breast, okay? Now, chicken wings are worth quite a lot of money. I showed them where all the nice cuts of meat came off the chicken. So we just pop the legs off, and then you're left with a carcass with all the ribs and the little bits of giblets and blood and skin and stuff like that. What do you think happens to this?
Whoever uploaded this couldn't find a better quality video.
You want to listen?
We Faffy H alone has got 600 subscribers.
Story about how you can use all the leftover
Sub to
bits
Faffy
make
H.
food. And watch me.
I don't think you had to do that aggressive, Jamie.
It's a bit violent.
Some of the processed foods that you love are made from the bits you don't like.
Oh, it's pretty good.
All the connective tissues,
Oh, yeah.
little bits
Spin
of
it for
bone
me,
marrow and
Jamie.
stuff like that. They even add chicken skin.
I would eat it like that.
Put a load of chicken
I
skin
might,
here
dude.
as well.
Raw, medium rare chicken.
Ooh,
Walk my chicken through a warm room, you know what I mean?
that's cursed.
Once they've done that,
Oh, we threw the skin in there? That's why I like them.
meat and bone,
That kind of looks gross, I'm not gonna lie.
Matt, would you just eat that?
Hold
eat
up.
that paste.
bits,
Huh?
and they put it
Just
into a
eat the
recipe
paste.
machine
See that?
that
Just eat it.
squeezes
If it's seasoned properly.
stuff away from the
Salt.
gangrene.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Salt and pepper, let's go, bro.
Yum.
Those kids don't know how good they got it.
Honestly, I bet it'd be pretty good. Fry that up.
Yeah. You know what? Deep fry that.
You know what's hilarious about this? He's still Jamie Oliver, so he's still gonna give him the best like fucking chicken strips ever. So it doesn't matter. He's hurting his own argument.
Stabilizer, you know, flavouring in there to make it taste of something nice instead of something horrible. Once they've done that,
That was just flour.
Yeah, what's the flavoring? Tell me what the flavoring is. Tell me.
Salt.
Just saying flavoring is nothing. All right.
Salt and
Shut the fuck
pepper.
up.
Don't want it too spicy.
Fuck Jamie Oliver for cheating.
cut out our very own patty. Just like that. Put some breadcrumbs on it. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, our very own patty. And all we do is whack them in a pan. Lovely. Now, who
Oh, so now I can make my own at-home chicken
I would
nugget.
eat that no problem.
See, look,
no
they
issue.
all raise their hand. Every single kid's like, "Oh, I'll still eat that shit."
No issue.
And like the whole point, I'm pretty sure of that video was like to show kids like, "Hey, man,
Yeah.
look at what's going on." They're like, "Yeah, I fucking love."
Well,
that
it's
shit."
just ground up chicken. He just blended the chicken
problem.
up to make it more like easier.
More-
to eat.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, people
Nom,
make
nom, nom.
soups out of the carcasses and everything, so you're getting the same nutrients
Oh,
out of it
yeah,
at the
dude.
end.
Yeah,
I
like
fucking
broths and
love
shit.
soup.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Yes,
deep fry
yes,
it.
yes.
The pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I have one like guy at work that makes me soup like once a month for
Yeah,
a
yeah.
whole week.
Like
For a
re-
whole week worth of soup.
some real soup.
Like some real soup, like
Yeah,
beef,
yeah, yeah,
beef
yeah.
barley
Yeah,
soup.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, dude, beef barley. Especially you get the right amount of barley in there.
Yes.
Get the fuck
I like a
outta
little
here.
more.
You like a little more
Yeah,
barley?
yeah, yeah,
Shit,
yeah, yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I had soup not that long ago, but it was like so much barley, dude. I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
Really?
Yeah.
See, I like that.
You really
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that
It's
much
nice
barley?
and filling. Oh yeah, for sure.
That's
yeah, yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, man.
It's like a bowl of oatmeal.
We talked about like the stew one time, the long-lasting stew or whatever.
The everlasting.
The
stew or some
everlasting
shit- some
stew.
shit. It's just they just keep the water boiling and just keep adding more in.
I mean, it sounds good, but I also feel like it's a lot of potential for disease.
No, because you have it boiling, so all the disease and not disease. What the fuck is it called? Whatever.
Bacteria.
The bacteria burns off, so you can keep it going. I think the longest lasting one was how long again? Like almost a couple
How
months.
long was the longest lasting stew again?
There's something about that is a bit odd to me.
No,
Who ate
because
it,
the
though,
more
after that?
I
the
don't
more
know.
shit you add in, the more flavor there is.
No, I know. I understand the premise, but it's just keeping something going for months on end. It's just I don't know. there's
21
something about
years.
it.
21 years.
Wow.
Fuck.
Wow. Where is it?
It's in France. God damn it.
That's insane.
Point French people, I guess.
Whoa! One of the oldest Odin restaurants in Japan has been heating up the same batch of. 19, the war ended, and they were
Hey
like,
Matt,
"All right,
what happened in 1945?
Weren't the bombs dropped?
You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
So they
Well,
were
no,
like-
the bombs weren't dropped. Like one was dropped 3 days later, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Like,
the
they
same
weren't
day.
all- yeah,
it wasn't the same day.
Yeah, I just want to make that
They
clear.
gave him a breather.
Yeah.
That was crazy, huh? Everyone hear about it in your country? All right, here's another one.
Here's another one.
Damn.
You ever hear about the guy who got hit by both of them?
Yeah, it's funny.
Imagine being that guy, having that luck.
Imagine
Is
Wouldn't
that
you buy
good
a
luck or
lottery
bad
ticket?
luck?
You think you buy a lottery ticket after?
imagine you get hit by a nuke,
Yeah.
survive, and go, I still have to go to work like
Yeah.
3 towns over.
And then you go to work 3 times over.
no.
And another one is like,
Nagasaki.
motherfucker, bro.
No. Oh no.
My house, now my job.
You're like, son of a bitch, man.
Who is out to get me?
What are you eating like when you're out there then? Because since you're out there all the
Jerky.
A lot of dehydrated stuff. Yeah, a lot of jerky.
Yeah.
yeah.
time, that's some Daisy shit.
One of
dog.
those
We
damn
dehydrate
damn
meat.
right.
Those fucking backpacking meals, you buy it.
Oh, I
Canadian
get
Tire
it.
and
Yeah,
all
I
that.
play a lot of
Yeah.
Daisy. I know exactly what you're
Oh
talking
my
about.
gosh.
That
Oh.
lots of spam. It's a canned meat.
Oh, I know what spam is.
Corned beef.
Not a fan of it.
Do you like
Really?
spam?
Not a fan of
Ooh.
spam.
Wait.
Spam's the best.
What like you like?
Oh, I like spam.
I know like there's not very much up there. Like, is there like what do you want to call it? Like, is there something that you guys look forward to? Like when you're out of the bush, when you're like, oh, what can we go get?
There's pizza
Don't.
places, I guess.
Yeah, but not, bro. Okay, this is a good question then. Compared to here,
Oh, there's nothing to eat up
it's
north.
hard,
There is
man. It's
nothing.
hard to compare.
There is nothing.
It's hard to compare.
No.
Well, how are restaurants going to survive? There's like 10 people in town. What are you going to do? Hire
And you're
half
like,
the town,
this is
feed
the
other-
best
There's
meal.
probably like a restaurant.
There, I
but
got.
it's
Can we
like
talk
a
about
big
their
restaurant.
pizza for a second? Up north, they don't know how to do pizza at all.
Tell me why.
I've-
Tell me when that.
I've been. Well, first of all,
because I may rate a complaint.
I've been blessed my entire life with amazing pizza. We really do live in a pizza capital. People have to realize.
Dude, anywhere you go,
Windsor.
outside of Windsor,
Windsor,
garbage.
Ontario
Trash, bro.
is a capital.
If you
for
come to
pizza.
Windsor, Ontario, please try Antoninos or Windsor pizza.
Yep.
I am telling you.
Antonino's is
I'll throw Armando's in there.
Sure, you can throw man. I'll allow it.
I'll
allow
let
it.
that slide this
Can
one
we agree
time.
that cheese wheels can eat shit, bro?
Yeah, I'll
Fuck
agree
cheese
with
wheels.
that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
All
fair.
right,
No,
just want to
that's
get
fair.
that out there.
Buddy, you thought we were gonna push back on that, but
No,
you're
no.
No,
right.
I
you're
actually
right.
didn't.
They have
'cause
good crust. They do their crust right.
Yeah,
Cheese wheel.
no, I'll give you
I'd
that.
rather have Little Caesars and cheese wheels.
That is a bold statement. I'll back you up. I'll
Deep
back
dish,
you up
only
on that.
deep dish.
An
Only
Italian
deep dish.
cheese bread from.
Yeah! Yes, sir. Yes, fucking sir. Yes, sir.
Bro,
Italian cheese bread.
Bro, one time,
That's the stuff.
listen, that's the name of this. Italian cheese bread.
Italian cheese
So
bread.
listen to me.
That's my nickname.
Oh shit. That's hard.
That's a badass nickname.
Who
man.
called
No,
you that?
I actually have another nickname.
Oh,
What
that's
is it?
Dude, one time. So listen, one time we got done talking about Italian cheese bread because listen, I'm putting everybody on this shit because I started getting it, right? Listen, I started getting it.
Yeah.
And my
I'm
family.
gonna pick some up after this.
I was about to tell that story. Hold on.
I
So-
can actually fuck with that.
So listen, dude. So we fucking. My family's like, what the fuck is this? Like they were surprised because they're used to getting like the hot and ready and the cheese bread combo, right? You know what I mean? They're
Yeah.
crazy stick, whatever the
Yeah.
fuck, they're
Which are
called.
good.
Crazy bread. That's what it's
good.
called.
Yep.
They're
always
good.
good.
They're good. But I'm telling
No.
you, I'm telling you, Ray,
No.
you agree,
Compared to the fucking cheese, the Italian cheese bread.
dude? And I put my family on this shit, and they're like, bro, that is way better.
It's insane.
Bro, one time we got done talking
Yes.
about it, and I was talking about
Yes.
we were playing the video, we were playing DayZ or whatever, and he tells me, he goes, bro, we left the podcast because Little Caesars right up here. He goes, I went to Little Caesars and got it immediately after.
Oh my god.
He went and got Little Caesars at that.
That
place.
is actually one thing I've craved a lot out in the bush.
Is Little
the
Caesars?
fat and the cheese that I've been out there after a few days, and you're like, oh my god, that would be so good. Right?
Bro.
But only
It
like
would be
deep dish
so
Little
good.
Caesars is worth it, I think.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
No.
No,
Listen,
no.
no, it's
Okay.
not.
I'll eat the hot and ready.
No.
But if you gave me that deep dish shit, it's fucking good.
It's good.
It's real good.
Their stuffed crust is really good.
Is your mic fucking off again, Matt?
Man, what the
No,
fuck?
I'm
Stop
not doing
touching
anything.
things.
You're fucking
Stop
doing it.
touching
You're
You're
doing it on
fucking
purpose.
touching
It's all
so
your
much
fault.
shit.
You're never coming back.
Mac actually, he talked about sabotaging the podcast before we came. here.
Matt!
And
What
this
did
is all
I
part of it.
did not. You liar. You liar.
This is where this blackmail is going to come in handy. Play it.
He's got some clips.
I'm gonna take those crackers back, bro.
But dude,
Whoa. Whoa.
Matt
That's
Bob-
a threat.
Tell him what you bought me. Tell the audience
for
at
Christmas, I bought him. You know those, the things at church, like the Body of Christ or whatever. I bought him a box of those. Yeah, I bought him a wafers.
home. I got a box
buy
of
those?
You can
Yeah,
just buy them in a
Amazon,
box.
Amazon.com 2-day shipping.
Just buy 'em.
Amazon, shut
You
up.
paid
Find that
$8
out.
They're in my
shipping for
truck
those?
right now, I think.
Are they,
They're
No,
in
they're
your
in truck.
truck?
No, they're in your garage.
Oh my garage.
are they
Yeah,
just
yeah,
called
yeah.
like unblessed wafers or some shit?
No, I
bread?
think they do have them like blessed, which means they have an assembly line with
Shut
priests.
the fuck up.
That's it, right
Shut
there.
up.
That's it.
The fuck?
$16.99 because I love my man. All right, you know I spent
Spared
good
no
money.
expense.
Damn.
Yeah, aren't they blessed? I thought it would say
Are they blessed too?
Read
They're
it.
actually blessed.
Is that
they
these?
might be blessed. It says on like the box, maybe. I don't know. If
Blessed by. There's a
Blessed.
priest name, his picture.
Ready to serve.
Reusable bag included. That's nice.
uniform squares?
Damn.
Oh wait, that's not the wafers that we have.
No, back up.
Oh,
Because I thought we
the
saw
bread.
Wait,
Where's
these
the
ones right here.
wafers?
Dude, look at that plastic container full of
What
them.
about that one right
No,
there?
it's the same brand as the one she was on. So if she clicks on that and maybe goes to the
Type
brand
in
page,
wafers instead.
I don't know.
wafers?
Wafers. Church.
Yeah,
Oh,
there it is. See?
That came up right away.
See?
There we go.
Oh,
There it is.
There
The
it
red
is.
box.
$20.
Oh, no, is it that
Dude,
one?
how the fuck are you two starring that bitch?
Yeah, don't
Why
do
is it
Whoa.
Jesus.
Where are the reviews?
It's unleavened.
Yeah, dude.
They're like,
I mean, we can
they're-
have some
hey,
after.
Hey, the thing
I'm
is,
all right.
The thing is like bland.
What's the
Well,
review? We gotta see reviews on this.
Tell them about the thing in high school. Why we do why we like the wafers, Austin?
Oh, wow,
We
that
used
is
to-
small.
We used to take them from the church. We used to hide them under our tongues when they'd give it to us, and then just bring it. And
You
I
did
don't really understand the point.
Bro,
Looking back, on it,
Austin
it
would
was
save
funny
this for
then,
later, bro.
But I would just save it for later, and then we'd be in class, and I'd be like, "Look, boys," and I'd just eat it.
that's fucking hilarious.
It was funny at the time, but now looking back, and it's like, what really was the point?
Yeah, what was the
right?
point?
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
just you're a teenager.
we were
you want to
bored in
rebel.
church.
Yeah,
You wanna
true.
rebel.
No, it's true.
So I
Yeah.
remember that shit, and then my family was asking me like what I thought about it, and I was like, I just answered with straight up, I'm like, just give you a little snack for church.
Yeah, that's what I said too.
Like, just
Exactly.
give you a little snack.
I wish I had the wine in
something to
high
munch
school
on.
though. That would have been
Oh,
cool.
it was tight.
Yeah, I
No,
would have went
would've
up multiple times.
Yeah.
I went for seconds.
Yeah.
I don't think I attended a single mass.
Seriously?
Really?
I skipped.
I skipped
I
all
skipped
of them?
You know what?
everyone.
Listen, I want to say this. So you obviously remember Devin, Alex.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Me, Devin, Alex, and Austin, we would, when mass was for school,
Yeah.
all we would do I should probably give context. We went to a Catholic school. That's why
Yes.
we're saying
Yeah,
mass.
yeah.
So like yeah. So we would go to, you remember Louis' restaurant?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do.
So when there was mass, me and all of us we would go eat at the diner, and we would eat there, and we'd go back like an hour later.
Yeah.
We'd go back. She's like, she when we'd come in, she'd be like, "How long we got, fellas?" she'd say that shit. She'd be like, "How long we got, fellas?" And I'm like, "We got an hour," and I was always like 5 minutes late. And they're like, "Why are you late?" I'm like, "I was fucking lifting up chairs, dog. I was fucking
Buddy, I'm putting
shit."
away shit.
I was like,
I only got caught one time.
That's very
Seriously?
Catholic.
I got caught.
How'd you get caught?
While there was 9 of us standing in the hallway during the mass,
That'll do it.
and the woman who like was the head of the religion department was like, "What are you guys doing out here?" And I was like,
I remember her.
"I was
Yeah.
not
She was
going
a
to mass."
Fucking
Yeah.
battle axe.
So she's
was-
leading. She's leading all 9 of us to the office to
Yeah.
like give us detention
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And I just waited until she turned the corner, and then I just went the other way and walked back out to my car. I was like, "Woo! Better rip another bong toke real quick to calm down."
My sister started working with someone who went to our high school, and it's very interesting. And nobody likes them.
You can say the name.
Is
We
it
can
me?
bleep
Wait.
it.
Huh?
Is it me?
No, you don't
Who is
work
it?
at.
Say the
where my
name.
sister-
Who is it?
Say-
No, I'm
Thank
not
God.
saying
Say
the
the
name.
she'll
I'll text
she'll
it.
bleep it out. She'll
No,
bleep
we'll
it out.
text it.
She'll
Bleep
bleep
it
it out.
out.
You
We
can
bleep it
bleep
out.
things out.
Yeah, we're editing.
Can
it.
we? Okay.
Can we bleep
Wait,
that?
if we're posting audio tonight,
No, we're not.
We're not.
No.
Like just bleep
Can
it
we
out.
bleep
Go
it
ahead.
out?
Bleep it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And everyone hates him.
Leave it in. Fuck it. Leave it.
Honestly, it's just. What is he gonna do?
I don't even know who that is.
Oh,
It's
man.
fine. We can leave that in.
Yeah, it's fine. We can leave that in. No one knows that.
Damn, bro.
It's
It's a hard stance to take about it, dude.
we'll bleep it out. We'll bleep
Bleep
it
it
out. I
out.
promise. We'll bleep it out.
No. Yeah, everyone know. Because apparently it's like talking down to people, and people will tell him his problems. He's like, "You don't know problems, bro. Like
There's
I
a
have
surprise.
problems." It's like, all right,
Oh,
Okay.
no.
nice.
That's a strong stance to take.
That
I
is
mean,
a
I
fair-
just thought it was interesting. I just thought something.
That was something to throw in there, eh?
My sister's like, "Do you know?" Like, do I know? I know the.
Oh, I know the man.
Yeah, I know him. That's bleeps. That's like 3 bleeps.
She's got it. She's writing it. She's writing it.
This
down.
this whole segment's gone.
Yeah, just got it.
Holy shit.
I mean, it was nothing anyways, really there. I
My
just started
sister works with a
talking.
dude who no one likes.
Yeah, yeah.
That is really.
Let's
the story.
pivot into that,
Yeah.
and then from there, who knows? I mean, who knows?
Okay, wait. While we're still bleeping shit out, what'd he do? Why does everyone hate him? Is he just a
Yeah,
piece
just a
of-
jerk. He's a fucking asshole. Nobody
fair
likes him.
enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's true. He is. I
Yeah.
can attest.
I hope this is how people talk about me.
Dude, this guy. What he did? Like, I remember we were in. It was grade like 9 or 10. We were in a business class, and it was something like a talent show or something. He's like, "Oh, you got to bring a toonie. Go to the talent show." Like, you know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Yeah, we're
And every single person
Rob you.
in the class brought a toonie, and he's just like, "No, I don't want to go. Why would when I can learn? Why would I want? Why would I want to go?" And
Shut
people,
the fuck
and
up.
people are like literally like,
wanna hit
I think
you.
Christian, more or no, what's his name? What's his last? I don't know. Whatever. Christian was like, "I'll give you," and then I'm like, "I'll pay for you too." And people were offering. He's like, "Nope." And so we didn't get to go to the talent show. 'Cause we
Really?
wanted to fucking learn. Yeah. Our teacher's like, "Well, not everyone paid. Sorry, guys."
Because I want
can't."
to learn.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I would have spit on him.
Yeah.
Oh, I
mean,
would've-
I would have spit on him.
I was sitting right next to him too. I was
And you didn't
like,
spit on him?
I no.
It would have been a reflex.
Fucking
Would
guy.
have been a reflex. I think you and I are a little different people.
I was not treating people well. I'm a better person now.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'll let you know personally. I didn't like. That's all I need to hear about that
Yeah.
individual.
Yeah.
He's not doing good.
He's-
Like
he's
he's
not
not.
doing
Like,
good.
I
No,
don't
no.
even know. He's not doing good.
No.
Especially if you're like that. Like, nah, I want to learn. It's like, fuck.
I think his only picture on Instagram is him in a suit. That's
Good.
That's
Right?
hard.
That's
I'm
the
gonna
only-
delete all my pictures.
Just have you in a suit and that's it. One picture, just hard, looking hard.
Can we agree that
suit
people-
that's 3 sizes too big?
Oh, okay, that's even more.
we
That's
agree?
more badass.
Can we agree business majors like need to fuck off as people? They're awful. They're all.
I'll
fucking
agree with
awful.
that. I will
Fuck
agree
that.
with
That,
that.
didn't you
Are
take
you a
business?
Business major.
I like Rain. Rain's an exception. I like Rain.
dropped
I like
out,
Rain.
so-
What?
I dropped out of college.
That's why I will
okay.
just.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna
fair.
leave it.
Yeah,
my
so-
opinion stays.
That's
yeah.
fair.
In
Yeah.
high school, I was in the business SHSM. I liked it. It
Oh.
was kind of fire.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah?
What? HSM.
Specialist
SHSM.
high skill major.
Yeah, the specialty
Oh.
high skills major. It
They
was
tried to
kinda
get me to do that, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Listen, I don't apply myself in the regular shit. I don't know why you guys think this will
guys
take
like-
me into gear."
You're like I don't show up to school, and you want me
Buddy.
to show up to a job?
They first of all, they called our names over like the fucking speaker.
Oh, really?
And I was like, "Oh, what I do
What I
now?"
do now, yeah.
And they called us in and like, "Yeah, we wanna offer you guys a specialist high school major." I'm like, "Oh, woo! No,
No, I'm good.
absolutely not. Thank you. Goodbye."
I remember they gave the high skills major thing.
Yeah.
Mine was like for fucking. Of course, it was for sports because I played for every fucking sports team.
Do you do the hockey program?
I did the hockey. Yeah.
Oh,
He coached.
Fortunate.
I coached for co-op. That was
What
my
the
co-op.
fuck?
Was coaching
That was
the
your
hockey.
co-op?
Dude, I got okay. Hold on. There's a couple stories I gotta tell now. So first, I'm gonna tell you the co-op one. So the co-op one. So dude, my last semester was fucking spare religion co-op. That was
Oh
it.
my god.
What?
Bro, I'd show up to religion. Fuck that thing.
I would get trashed every night.
Dude, I would.
I would.
So
Might
like,
as well.
Might as well.
Back in the, I was picking up Alex. So because Alex had first spare.
Right.
So me and Alex would smoke before we got to school. And dude, every time you walked in the religion class, they'd be like, "Smells like pot in here. Smells like
Oh,
pot
yeah.
in here." Shut the,
Yeah.
the
Shut
fuck
the
up.
fuck up. You
Shut
know,
the fuck up.
You're in a high school. Like,
Like,
what do you expect?
We're all high here.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
Why are you
you
calling me
expect?
out? Because I
Calling
showed up
me-
late.
Yeah, calling me out, and he's like, "Whoa, it smells like pot in here." I'm like, "Fuck off."
Yeah.
So I would do it with him. Fucking religion, right? And then you had lunch. Bro, I would go to lunch and then still be late for my co-op. Like one time, dude, I'm not even kind of joking. My co-op was 2 hours long. That's how long my co-op was 2 hours. I showed up for the last half an hour of my co-op. And he was like, "What?" He was like, "Where
Where were you?
where were you?" And I was like, "Oh, I was helping the soccer kids, on the other side." And he was like, "Okay," and
right.
signed my hours, and that was the end.
Sweet.
Then,
What?
dude, and it was this coaching,
That's sweet.
and the
Where
the
was
Government's gonna hear that and take back your fucking diploma.
Yeah. Oh no.
It's on record now. Fuck.
Well, I got a podcast now,
Yeah, fuck
Fuck
Need
the
a high
government.
school diploma if you got a podcast.
That's right, Matt.
That's
right.
fair. That's base. That's
Damn right,
base.
bro.
Dude, it was just at the Central Park. Like I was literally.
Oh, shit.
So they wouldn't. It was. I don't even know how to explain this because it's like. So for my high skills major for sports, they're like. So the semester before that, they were like, you have gym and then fitness leadership, which counts as 2 credits towards your high skills major. So I got into I know I got
What
a
the
lot of
fuck?
listen, I got a lot of beef last time for one time I was like so we get into this fitness leadership class and one of the things was like, okay, we're gonna go around the room and tell a moment where it was like difficult, like a difficult moment in your life. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm not doing that. Like, that's what I said. I said immediately, I was like, I'm not doing that with these strangers because I've seen half of them at a party snorting. Like, I don't trust these individuals.
Yeah.
You know
That
what I
should have
mean?
been what you brought up.
No.
I ju- yeah.
Yeah, you should have just said that.
No one offered me one.
Yeah.
It was bullshit.
Bro, it was the second day into that class. And I said, I'm not
the
doing
fuck?
and
No.
I literally came to me and
No,
I was
no,
like,
no.
oh, I'm not doing that. And he was like, wow. I'm like, I literally looked at everybody. I was like, I don't trust anybody in this fucking room.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't trust a person.
Reasonable.
Bro, so I went to the counselor right after, second day after that class, after I got told, like, oh, because he was even like, the teacher was like, oh, you have to say something. And I was like, what do you mean I have to say something? He's like, are you fucking dumb? I don't have to say shit.
No.
So I fucking go to the counselor and I say, like, hey, I want this course switch. Because you know how, remember, you could do it like in the beginning of the week or whatever.
First couple weeks or whatever, right?
You could
Yeah,
switch
yeah,
the
yeah.
course.
Yeah.
So I go to the counselor and I say, yeah, I don't want to do this fitness leadership. And I know I need it for my high skills major, but is
Yeah.
there anything else I can transfer into? And she was like, there's another gym class. So I would have had 2 gyms.
What the fuck?
So she goes, I had 3 separate teachers come up to me. And they were like, are you sure? You're the first person ever to leave this fitness leadership class.
They're so hard to get into.
Damn.
And, like,
Are they?
Yeah.
I get-
Everybody wants to do it, so you get put on a waiting list.
yeah. So she goes.
Who wants to do that?
So they're like, listen,
Not
nerds.
I.
Bro, they're
Nerds. Yeah, pretty much.
Go to
The
Muskoka.
Yeah, that's what they call
Oh.
it.
That'll
I went
do
to
it.
Skokes.
That's what
Skokes
they
2020, dude.
All three of these teachers said that shit. They're like, "You're gonna miss Muskoka." I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care
I
to
went
go.
yeah.
I don't.
You went to Muskoka? How was that?
I slept with a kid who brought a ghillie suit.
That's badass.
What?
That
That's
sounds
fuck-
like.
Can we-
I
can
didn't-
we hear
I
more
didn't
about
tell
that?
This kid. Oh yeah, I told Austin knows it, but like this kid, right? We went to Skokes 2017 as a leader. My cabin was
Stop saying that, please.
well, it's what we say. When we
I know what.
but the last night we had like this huge like thing and like you know like the bar hangar they have. I don't know if you guys been there, but like a hangar, and then Canes pulled us aside with like the guy who runs the thing, and then they're like, "Look, we got a situation happened, okay? And like this kid, he made a mistake. He's sorry, and like, but he needs to sleep in another cabin tonight." And then
And you were like,
"It
"I
was
got
me
it."
and Justin Burke." And then I'm like, yeah, like we're like, yeah, no problem, no, don't worry about it, bro. And then so like,
Don't worry about
and
it,
then so we're leaving. I have my shit. I'm like leaving to go to the cabin, and then this kid, like Mitchell McPhee stops me. He goes, "Bro, like you go and sleep with the kid?" He goes, "Yeah." And Mitchell's like, "Yeah, he was in my cabin." So what happened was, I don't know like what he's like. I don't know what happened before this, but he went to like take a shower or something. He went to the bathroom, and then like he just for whatever reason, a couple minutes later, he came back, and then the kid is on the one side of the room with a knife. And he's like this on like the bed. He's fucking like intense on the bed, and then all the other kids are on the other side, pressed against the fucking wall. And then he's like, so I'm
What
like,
the
okay.
fuck?
And then so this kid,
This is a
right?
crazy Muskoka trip.
So we go in like the cabin, right? And this kid, he's like, they bring him in, and he's with the university students, and like he's like kind of like looking down at the ground, like kind of like ashamed and all that kind of stuff, like whatever. He's a kid. So
So you died
he
going for the
takes
spot.
So he takes he takes the bunk. Like let's say this is the room, okay? This is the room, right? You come in here. Yeah, the good thing it's an audio medium. You come in the left side, and then you come in. There's a bunk here, and then there's like a bunk here, and then a bunk here.
Yeah.
He puts his shit here. I put my shit on the furthest bunk. And then
Smart.
Justin Burke, who's like double my height and like muscular and shit, he comes in. He goes, "Hey Matt, can I have that bunk?" And I'm like, sure. So I'm sleeping next to this kid, and then so
Oh,
everyone
no.
leaves, and we're unpacking our shit, and then the kid's like, he's like, "Oh, like, are they is everyone talking about me?" And then I'm like, we don't want to embarrass them because people are, but like, we're like, it's not as bad as you think. Like everyone, like, you made a mistake. It's, it happens and all that kind of stuff. Like, just, learn from it. And then
Lie
he's
to
like,
him, yeah.
and then he kind of looked just like, wow, like. He's like really disappointed that nobody's talking about his kid's fucked up. So then he's talking about like how his dad fucking beats him and shit,
Oh,
and like
shit.
all that. Like
What the
he keeps
fuck?
talking about it, and then he like brought a ghillie suit, and then he's talking about like the knife. Like this kid was like kind of like freaking us the fuck out, like with the shit he was talking about. I forget how he's freaking us fuck out. And I just sleep next to this fucking kid.
slept
And then
next
Did he
So-
show you the ghillie
so-
suit?
No, they probably took
Aw.
it away from him. Honestly.
Ah.
But he
They
had like
took it
he had,
away.
He had like a classic military duffel bag. He's like one of those kids.
Yeah.
So he so I guess like the other part of the story I didn't hear, like because I wasn't awake. I guess Justin Burke, the kid just like woke him up. Like Justin Burke just like turned over and happened to open his eyes or something, and the kid's just standing there. And then Justin Burke, this is the creepiest part, because Justin Burke's like what do you want? And then the kid's like, I have to go to the bathroom, and then he's like, yeah, go ahead.
ahead.
And then the kid's
Are
like,
they in grade
well,
8?
yeah, and then
Yeah, I was
and
gonna say,
then- and then
how old is this kid?
he's like, go ahead, and the kid's like, well, don't you have to like come with me because I could be a danger to like people? And it's just like Justin Burke's like, I'm not fucking go, just go. And he went back to bed. But like, yeah, it was like this kid was like kind of fucked up. Like it was
That's-
a weird experience.
that's fucked
And then I
up.
guess they asked Tyler and like Ian Campbell to go like before us. They asked those two,
And
and
they
then they said no because they told them the whole story, and like they didn't tell us shit. They're just like, this kid made a mistake, right?
It didn't work on Tyler, so they're
made
like,
a
okay.
mistake.
Yeah.
All right.
Tyler would be the guy to be like, I'm not gonna tell him the full story, but you should get in there. Like,
No,
Watch that kid.
Tyler, go fuck shit up, okay? Do what you do, buddy.
Did you go to Muskoka?
I never went.
Did you go to Muskoka?
No.
Bro, I got dumped on the bus ride up to Muskoka.
I remember this.
Wait, you got tell this story.
I got
So
like
it
my,
was just dark.
my girlfriend.
Oh,
well,
no.
in quotation mark because you're in like the 8th grade.
Yeah.
Dumps me on the bus ride up there.
Oh my
And
god.
then she's in my group for the whole weekend. I'm like,
Oh.
motherfucker! God damn it! And it's raining the whole fucking time. I'm like, come on.
No.
Let me just have one weekend on the zip line. Like, let me just enjoy this, all right?
Dude, it's true. Like when you told me that story, I was like, dude, that is the toughest story
That
I've ever
sucks.
heard in my life.
That
It
sucks.
was
on the
kinda-
way up,
like, you
on
couldn't
the
just
way
wait. You
up
could just
to
wait.
Can't
you
just
know?
wait. Yeah, it's like 2 days.
It's like 2 days.
seriously.
You making me stare at you for
Yeah.
2 days.
Chase, don't think about like how she couldn't stand to be with you for another 48 hours and like not see you the whole
Listen,
time.
I
Don't
understood,
think
but
about-
She just couldn't.
it was because like this other dude who she liked was gonna be there. That was it.
like from another school.
He was one of the leaders.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. No offense to anyone listening. Terrible tasting woman on my part. It's got me into some trouble every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Yeah.
Like
I've been there.
once every 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've had trouble. You've had
How's
his.
the best of
Not
it?
like that.
Now, that's a tough one, right?
Yeah, not like
On
that.
the way to Muskoka,
That's fucked.
it's supposed to be the greatest trip of like your.
And then just
senior year.
watching her
That's
hit
fucked.
on this guy the whole time, I was
Yeah.
like, "Fuck, can you just
Evil.
when I'm not just right there."
Yeah, it's brutal.
and you guys put in the same group. Fuck.
Yeah.
That sucked.
And you just want to enjoy zip line.
I was like,
Yeah,
I just wanted to go on the big swing and like hit a zip line.
I did
Maybe some-
everything, bro, in grade 8. I did
Yeah.
everything. Zip line and big swing.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, bro.
That big swing was sick.
Big swing was pretty. It's underrated.
It is,
Because
bro.
people like look at the zip line when you come in, they're like, oh shit. But then the big
zip
swing,
line.
it's like, yeah.
The zip line was kind of, I didn't care. It
Yeah.
wasn't awesome. The big swing though,
Yeah.
when they lift your ass up there, that's shit. That's the shit.
Do they put a harness on you? Or is
Yeah.
it just like
Yeah, they harness.
They put like
you
a
up.
harness. It's just
They
like,
have
wheeling kids up there
up.
without a harness?
And they just
just
fucking put you like fucking 60 feet up.
yeah, yeah.
Let it go.
Drop, yeah.
Like, give her.
Just hang on to her.
It's a child.
Hang on.
Just hang on. Give her a fucking ride. You know what I mean?
It's
Be
a
safe,
fucking- it's
be
a
safe
death
with
camp.
that bitch.
Just hold on.
Dude, they even had like, what was the one that obviously you would know more than me, but like the mud thing. Like, what was that mud slide? Is that what it's called?
Motherfucker, I have no
You're talking about the polar dip?
Is that what it was? The polar dip?
Polar dip? Like,
Polar dip we did in grade 12, and it was like, it's the polar
It wasn't
dips
that
are
cold,
lame, bro.
It wasn't that cool. I like real polar dips, like when there's like ice on the water and shit. Cool. Just running into a lake when it's
Yeah.
like,
You've
You mean
done
in
that?
May?
Kind of cold. Yeah.
Nice, bro.
yeah, buddy.
I didn't know you did that.
Well, it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. Wasn't
Nobody
really-
else was doing it.
There was 3 other individuals involved.
That shit's like a cold plunge.
It
dog.
was
Yeah,
cold.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you ever seen that out there? Cold plunge?
Oh, it happens all the time. We're
No
actually
way.
we're trying to organize one in the program.
Oh,
Get a bunch
shit,
of
eh?
people to do it. Yeah, there'll be video. Check the Instagram.
Will you?
Just wait
You're
for it.
actually gonna do it? Like,
Check
did you
the
go
grass,
cut
yeah.
that hole in the
Oh, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
ice and sit in that bitch?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
Bro.
not sitting it. I'll jump in and
You'll
hop
ju-
the fuck out.
Hop out. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not
I'm
just
not
like
hanging around.
I'm not just gonna see how long I can last in the water before I pass out.
Wait,
Just-
is that to like teach you how if you fall through ice, like how to do?
No,
like,
no,
how to
I
warm
just
it
did-
up or-
just to
cold,
do it.
like cold plunge, like people will do it for like working out purposes, like to stop inflammation and stuff.
Damn.
And like there's
It's like a polar dip thing.
it's like a
also just
polar
a
dip,
fun,
yeah.
Right.
And there's like a UFC fighter that does it, and he has like a giant river behind his house, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's cold where he's at, but he just chips that ice and
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
and sits in that motherfucker.
Cold.
Bro, one time I think Joe Rogan put it on his Instagram where he sat
he
in that
does
bitch
that.
for a minute.
He
Like,
does
sat in
that.
that thing for
he
like
does it
yeah.
pretty often. It's like every other
I
post.
think he's done 2 minutes.
I think he's done 2 minutes. I
Yeah.
think he's done 4 minutes,
That's
dude.
insane.
4
God
minutes is
damn.
like where you
That's
start.
insane.
Dude, he does it every morning now for 3 minutes. First thing in the morning, he wakes up and goes to that.
What?
Imagine having that free time.
Imagine having that money.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I mean. Like,
that's the when you have that money.
that's rich
exactly,
asshole
yeah.
shit. To be
Especially
honest.
because like cold plunges.
Yeah,
are
fuck
so
Joe
much.
Rogan.
It's
Cold,
so much.
cold plunges are a lot, and the ice, those chambers are what do they call them?
The float
sensory
chambers.
deprivation chambers.
That's what they're called.
Oh,
Boom.
yes, that.
Does
That's-
he do that now?
Yeah, he does that. He has it at his studio.
Wait, is that the float
He's like,
chamber?
hey, do you want to go in this chamber real fast before we do the podcast?
Okay, like I said, rich asshole shit.
Yeah.
I no
That's
longer
right.
like this.
He does
man.
have that.
He has an archery range too. Don't
does.
I like
forget
this
that, bro.
man.
Yep.
He has an archery range. Yeah, you like he fucking was big into archery.
Yeah. Oh, really? Eh?
Yeah, tell him. Tell him
First in
about it.
Ontario, 2 years running, baby.
Really, eh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, that's insane.
Bear bow.
Where do you shoot at?
It was just at the Sportsman Center on Dougal over there.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. Been there a lot. Nice.
I was
Are
nice,
you
man.
learning a lot of archery out there? Would
No,
they
I'd
teach you
like
that?
to. No. I could probably.
Would you do it?
I could
I'll
get a
teach you.
certification.
I think it's
out of
better.
it. I'd
I
like
wanna
to
actually-
start
I'll teach
shooting.
you.
Bro, I would love to do it with him. Like, I want to go
Yeah.
with him and do it.
I'll
Yeah.
do archery too. Yeah,
Yeah,
It'd
they
be
kind
nice.
of shut it.
Yeah,
I don't
dude,
even know
archery's
where you do it. And we'd have to go to Amherstburg.
Well, yeah, we can go even to my property, right?
Oh, you
Just
got
go
enough-
and shoot out there. Oh,
You're
yeah.
right. You're right. Fuck
Set
it.
up some hay bales or something, right? I don't know.
I got a target somewhere.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
a
Gives us
target and
special
2 bows.
brownies.
Yeah.
Because you're doing bear bow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude.
Recurve bear
If
bow.
we can bring guns out there too. Shoot some guns.
Yeah, dude.
Bang bang.
Yep.
And that's always good, right? Bringing firearms.
Well,
Bring
anywhere.
firearms.
Bring
And
your
that's a big thing.
Can I
up
bring
north,
my?
too.
Can I bring my
No.
airsoft guns?
Yes.
Okay.
Matt has
Yeah,
some
sure.
beautiful airsoft
I have
guns.
good airsoft.
What do you
guns.
got?
I don't know. I think you might have them.
You play airsoft?
Who knows?
We did.
We did in like high school. We'd have like a weekend. Where
Oh,
we'd
you're
go
not
out there as
actively on a
tournament.
team anymore?
No, I'm retired. I'm retired.
retired
Oh,
player.
yeah, I
It's
understand
a Hall of
completely.
Famer.
There it is.
Yeah.
You're a Hall of Famer fucking airsoft?
I did my best. I had fun.
You know what? I
It
did
was fun.
airsoft at the Sportsman Center on Dougal.
They
in
had
the
airsoft
woods.
there?
And there was a team rented out the forest behind it,
That's cool.
just in the woods,
Nice.
shooting airsoft guns at each other.
That's pretty cool.
Capture the flag. It was kind of baller. I'll
There
be
was
honest.
I guess like around here. I don't know if it was at the Sportsman Center or not, but I know there used to be like this old guy. He used to like hang out at like a range or whatever. And I guess like people like because people live behind it, right?
Yeah.
And they're like complaining that they're finding shells and shit in their backyard or whatever. Like they're finding like cartridges. And so this old man like went to the back like of like, you know, where you could shoot, like the range, and he just stood there while people shot to prove that like there's no way like it could have fucking gone that far. He just
Holy
stood there.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's brave. When
Hey.
I was doing archery, there was this older man. He was from Thailand, but he'd shoot like longbow, like old school longbow.
Wow.
When he pulled it back, it was like 130 pounds.
Holy
just
fuck.
force, just force. When he shot, you heard it in that building.
Wow.
And then one day he came up to 12, 13-year-old me, goes, "You ever heard of stick fighting?" I'm like, "No, Jim, I haven't heard of stick fighting." He tried to convince my mom to get me to do Taiwanese stick fighting.
My God,
And
that's
I was-
hardcore.
Okay, so I'm like, "Come on, Mom, let's just go check it out." And we go there, and she just sees dudes beating each other with sticks, and she
Holy
goes,
fuck.
I can't let you do this." I'm like, "Come on!"
Please, Mom.
It was like the beginning of Rambo 2.
Holy shit.
Oh, wow.
You ever
Wow.
seen stick fighting?
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, like that.
Badass to watch.
Yeah.
But for some reason, she goes, "I can't put my child into this league with all these old dudes."
Like, it's
I
fucking
mean-
bullshit.
It was bullshit. That's when my rebellious years started.
It is kind of fair though. Your mother's a fair woman.
No, I understood it later
You
on in
understand
life.
it,
I'm like,
yeah.
I
It
wouldn't
does
put my
make
kid
sense.
there either.
It does make sense.
Hey, Jared from Subway visited Austin school.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
mine too when I was a
in grade
kid.
school, He
Yeah,
came
Really?
around Windsor, Essex. Yeah.
yeah
He
man,
came-
yours too, baby. Yours
He sure
too.
did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Came
I don't
from our
remember that
school.
at all.
Your mind would
Probably
block
not
it
enough
out.
cute kids.
I guess. But no, dude. Like, yeah, that like I would love to learn that shit, especially like with him. Like, I feel like it's something that we can do, and something that I'm interested in because I only shoot like the compound bow.
Yes. Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like I would love to do like that shit with him. I
I've
think it'd
shot
be so much
compound.
fun.
I know how that feels, but otherwise,
I kind of like compound, but I'll.
Do you shoot compound with rabbits?
no.
No. What
No,
do you
no,
shoot?
I
in
feel
that
like
bow?
that would fucking.
I mean, use air gun and shotguns.
Oh yeah. Okay. What do you carry anything when you're out there by yourself?
No.
No.
No, I think
Fuck,
that
you were a ballsy motherfucker.
bear spray, a big knife, and a bear whistle. That's about it.
Oh my
right?
god, bear spray too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bear spray's badass.
You ever seen the guy who made bear armor?
Yeah, he's a Canadian guy.
I know.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
And then eventually he goes, "I just made a suit for the military. It's got a compass in the crotch." Remember that? That shit was fucking
It
hilarious.
did have a compass. in the
Video
front.
of him getting hit by cars and
Holy
stuff.
fuck,
Like,
dude! He would get hit so hard.
Yeah.
They're
It's
like,
the only way to test if he would survive a bear attack was for him
there's
to hit.
videos of like this guy getting hit by an old Honda CRV out in the bush.
see if you can find that homeboy getting hit.
He's here creeping up. You think it's a bear,
Bear-
but it's just a
bear
Honda.
He goes, "You got to hit me from the back going at least 80."
It's like that scene in Jurassic Park. Like the guy, he's like clever girl. Like it fakes him out.
Is this it right here? Yeah.
Project Grizzly.
Yeah, there it is.
These were fucking wild.
January 25th. That's my birthday. That's when it came out. That's when this video came
I
out.
want to know where in Canada is he from? Is he in Ontario?
Oh,
native?
definitely
that's
up north.
Alberta.
That's
Dog.
how-
That's
oh,
an
yeah.
Alberta stance.
It sounds like an Alberta man.
BC. This is out in BC.
They gotta wheel
Look
this
at
man
that.
out. They gotta
Look
wheel
at him.
this man out.
Look at him.
Yeah, this is the suit. $100,000 later, 7 years research, we find out.
How is this practical? You're being wheeled out on a fucking forklift.
It's actually a forklift. That's insane. Wow.
Yeah, just walk out when he wrestles this bear. It's not gonna be good if you guys to get wheeled out.
I'm looking at about 7'2".
7'2"?
Fuck.
Like, what's the point? Like, what are you supposed to be able to do in this? Yeah, sure, you have armor on,
Pet
but
bears.
what
Guess
do
you
you
need to go for a hike.
like
Yeah. Now you can go for a hike and know you're safe.
with your forklift? And then you need a forklift team too.
If you fall over, it's over.
Yeah.
Camping just got more expensive.
Hey, in case you want to go for a hike, of course.
What if you're walking through the woods and a log falls from a tree?
It looks like he's pinching a loaf. In those pants.
Yeah, he's walking like he has a shit in his pants.
They're fucking steadying him as he walks because he can't walk properly.
Is that duct tape?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Wrap that bitch up. Wrap that
And
bitch
he was
up.
afraid the government was gonna take this design. It's just all duct tape. It's been the answer the whole time.
Oh, yeah,
You're
watch
walking
this.
through the woods.
Watch the log.
It's also
This is the
crazy
best.
being the guy like in the suit.
Yeah, like imagine being that guy.
Now
God,
he's down
like
for
that's-
good, by the way. He's not getting up on his own.
No, not at all.
How do you feel, man?
He needs 4 people to help him up.
Dude, there was videos of him getting hit by a car. Like he
Like a truck, but they
Yeah.
put a mattress on the front.
That's true. They did. They did.
did.
I've seen that.
Yeah, because a bear feels like a mattress. Everyone knows this. When it tackles you and you can't do anything because it can't stand.
Yeah, because you're just getting fucking just.
Shout out the boy Troy for making the bear armor.
Yeah, it was Troy.
Is that his name?
His name's
Troy?
bro.
Hamilton.
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 Whoa! One of us.
What?
You should get him on the podcast.
Oh
Yeah,
my god! Do
I bet
think
you
he'd do
could.
it?
I bet you actually could.
You think I could?
I think you actually
I'm
could.
pretty sure he's in life destroying debt, so he might if we offer.
He's
him some
in the
cash.
realm of people you can get.
Give him
I
20
would
bucks.
give him cash to be.
You're
honest.
at that level.
Start at $20 though.
Listen, we'll give you
20.
$20, case Bush Light.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Bush Light.
Yeah.
Call
This
it-
man's a talent. You can't
Oh,
give him
yeah.
Bush Light.
Oh my god. You
Bud
have
Light.
to.
Yeah, there you go.
Dude, yeah, that would be cool to get that fucking guy on.
Yeah.
Be like,
If
bro,
you have him on, I want to be here. I got a lot of bear questions.
yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh, buddy, I'll be.
Here's
like,
our local bear expert.
I'll be like, this guy's seen Sasquatch. Like, you know, like this guy
You don't
was involved
understand.
with Sasquatch. Like,
Do you think your armor could withstand a Sasquatch attack?
That's a good question.
that?
Write that down
Write that down as a question. And
for Troy.
Are you guys believers in Sasquatch? There's been a lot of talk
No.
here about Sasquatch.
No, I'm not.
now, I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
we'd find that motherfucker by now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, to be honest, to be fair, like I don't really
Now
know.
Skunk Ape. Skunk Ape is out there.
The Florida skunk ape.
The Florida. He's out there.
Damn,
He's in the Florida swamps.
I never even heard of this.
Pull up
one.
Skunk
There's,
Ape photo.
there's something out there. Some weird pictures.
I've never even heard of
The
Florida.
pictures
skunk
are
ape.
weird.
You never heard of the
dog.
skunk?
They heard
Yeah.
they're trying to bring back the dodo bird and the Tasmanian tiger.
Yeah, we don't need
Yeah.
him.
I want to see a Tasmanian tiger. Those
The
are so-
one
thylacine.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just kill it.
Would you eat it?
Just all right. I'm good. I've seen it. I've seen it.
Would you eat
can
it?
do what you gotta do.
You want to eat it, don't you, Matt?
No. No. I don't
You would
eat
eat it.
No, I wouldn't. Why are you trying to gaslight me right now?
Gaslighting Matt into eating the thylacine.
I don't even know. That sounds like an instrument.
That's what they are, you dingus.
Oh.
Here it is.
This isn't the photos I want. I'm sure you know.
You know
the
that-
Remember that
That
photo?
weird trail camera picture of he's like close to the camera,
Yes.
and it's like a weird fucking picture.
It looks. I don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck that is.
I honestly don't really like the picture. Like, gives me weird shit to
Weird
think about.
vibes.
Yeah.
What's that guy from the Les Stroud? thing?
Todd
Remember-
Standing, the
Todd
fucking
Stan-
charlatan.
Remember his like way too good video he has? It's like this is actual footage.
Todd
Look-
Standing is a charlatan. I'll be
look
the
up
first
Todd
one to say it.
Standing fucking
Todd
Bigfoot
Standing's
or
bullshit.
Whatever, I don't know. I don't want to mix you up.
What is it?
Todd Standing Bigfoot footage.
It's interesting.
Standing is a well
I think I'd seen this, right? Like it's the one that keeps going around, or no? Like that one that's always like with that Sasquatch walking through, or whatever.
No.
It's not that
no.
infamous
This is
one,
a,
it's another one.
a
This one's
recent
far
one.
more
That's the
stupid.
Patterson film.
Oh,
That's far more
The
stupid.
Patterson film is way more believable than whatever Todd Standing.
is.
Dude, that's a man in a fucking monkey suit. I don't give a shit.
Some-
Todd Standing
Was it
is
Wi-Fi
a
being slow?
disgrace to the science.
fuck. Wi-Fi's taking
Disgrace to
time.
the Bigfoot
The
science.
Bigfoot science.
Yeah, bro.
Hold on, just give it a minute here. Fucking.
There it is. Yeah, it was in Discovering Bigfoot. Yeah, there we go.
Which one is it?
There it is.
Which one?
That's the screenshot. I don't know, man. What do you think?
A Bigfoot.
It's got to be that one right there. What's fucking Apple TV? No, you don't want to go to that.
The one.
I mean, it would be in that second one episode maybe, but like I don't know. Fuck. That's like 44 minutes.
It's not worth it.
What about that first one? Is that first one not?
It's behind a paywall.
Yeah, it's behind a. It's like it's literally looks like somebody in a suit just like peeking behind
A tree.
Some branches.
Back.
It's kind of weird. It is a little weird.
It's like he either got the best luck in the world, like that man should buy a lottery ticket, or he set that up and that's somebody in a suit, which it probably.
It is, yeah, but it's like the first time you see the video, it is a little like, ooh, that's kind of strange.
It's
a
definitely
little odd.
weird.
It is odd,
but
definitely.
There's so many weird shit out there,
Yeah.
dude. Fuck. Especially like fish too that people catch. I'm like, bro, that's a giant fish.
The Loch Ness
Fucking
monster's
monsters out
real.
there, man.
Oh yeah.
You think so?
It wasn't just a log, bah. Logs don't look like snakes. I don't know if you know.
I ain't seen a log that looked like that before.
No,
Yeah.
no. Or since, apparently. You think you'd see another one.
You
but
think you'd see it?
You think you would. Where's that log then? Show me the log.
We need it. Recover it.
Yeah.
You're telling me they took that photo
Yeah.
of a log and
Of a
we're like,
log.
I'll grab it.
Yeah. Like, why would you not keep the log?
What's this? What's this?
No, what is this?
Okay, all right. Okay. That's just one of the dudes they brought out there.
Matt, is this it?
No.
This isn't
Matt.
it.
It's like way more clear. Like it's
That's
got
the guy
4K.
who's looking
Who's
for
this
Bigfoot.
fucking
That's
guy?
the guy looking for Bigfoot for sure.
all four of those guys are
Todd
definitely looking.
standing. I love this man.
I like they all kind of look the same. Like Bigfoot guys, they all sort of
They look like me.
similar.
They look like me.
Well,
Yeah. If I wore my glasses. Why do you need to recreate it if we have the original? Am I wrong?
that's a good point. That's a good point.
That is bringing out some fucking hard hitting
It is a
points
good
here on this
point.
podcast,
That is a
man.
really good point.
I'm starting to come down from the
True.
dabs. I think we can.
Now the,
Can we start the podcast?
Yeah, now we can actually start the pod.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. The Loch Ness monster. Like, you ever hear like the Kraken too? That was always a big one. Like
The Kraken's real,
Yeah.
though,
Yeah, it's
isn't
been
it? Or
proven.
something
That
like
the
Kraken.
Kraken's been proven.
Yeah.
real?
Proven, baby.
Like, shut up.
That it was like a giant squid.
Yeah,
or
the
something like
Kraken's
that,
just a
right?
giant squid.
Do you
Yeah.
believe that?
Yeah.
there's
I don't
giant
think he
squids out
was
there?
fucking ripping
yeah.
ships out of the
Oh,
water.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
There's been like
whales
bits
and
of
shit.
footage and stuff, right?
Ooh,
And you see the scars on whales, like those massive scars they have. You're like, what the fuck did that?
Like the fucking what are those whales that sleep?
Blue.
sperm whales?
Sperm whales.
whales.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
they like eat giant squids.
Yeah.
Bro, did you ever see that fucking that girl that got swallowed by it and got spit out?
Seriously?
I'm not
Was
even
that by
kinda joking.
the whale shark? Is that
It
what-
was, I think it was just a blue whale,
Oh,
and it came up, and you literally see the video. Like I watched the video actually
shit.
this morning, so it's like and then that's where it cuts off, where it's like it bites on the girl's kayak. She gets swallowed, but she ends up living because
Yeah.
he does spit her out,
Holy
or the whale spits her out, or whatever.
That's
You ever see that? You know what I'm
insane.
talking about?
No.
A couple hundred years ago, Bible story.
Bible. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Right? Couple
Is it- that
hundred
may
years
be
ago.
that
Yeah.
first one. Try that first one, Rain.
Mormonism is the
it
real
may be
Bible
that.
story. I think.
Damn right.
Yeah. He came to
Shout
the
Yeah,
out
US.
this is real.
Shout out the boy Joseph.
That's
Shout out,
fucked.
bro.
Did you click it? I didn't even see that you clicked it. Oh, maybe it didn't.
What's going on? I thought you guys had better Wi-Fi down here.
Fuck,
Jesus,
dude. We're
shit.
still
what the
figuring
hell's
out
going
shit,
on?
man. Like, it's just fucking.
Is the router down here?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's odd. Huh.
Yeah, it is odd.
Wow.
We need to get an Ethernet cable or something.
You know, we get the. I've seen Pinocchio. I know how this.
But
Plays
like
out,
the
I
video,
think.
the video is of her like getting. Oh, hold on. Here we
Just
go.
it?
It may fucking. It's
The worst quality on earth.
She's
but yes.
taking a minute. She's
Get the gist of it.
She's taking a minute. But dude, like you see the whale fucking.
Should get swallowed by a whale.
I think I get it from that. Just the freeze frame. I think I understand.
What's gonna go down?
It's in the
this
water.
20-second clip?
There's a
Yeah.
whale.
A whale's going in water. We know
swallow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says
really?
swallows 2 women.
Oh, maybe there's
Oh,
two
of
women
them.
there.
There's
Twofer.
a-
Wow.
There's a good podcast
That's
I
a
was
lot.
listening to about whaling and like a whale shipwreck. Pretty interesting. Fun fact.
Oh, this is
Oh, this
her
is-
video. I didn't even know this part.
We have POV.
POV swallowed by a whale.
That's a good phone.
She held on to it.
Shout out to iPhone.
See?
Whoa!
And so they're in the kayak, and then I think she gets. Oh, bro.
Wow. It just swallowed right up.
Yeah,
Kayak,
bro. She's in the fucking kayak.
kayak and all.
Yeah, they swallow, but then the whale
Yeah.
spits her out. But
Yeah.
I remember this was like a big like news article. Like I
Oh my
remember it was like a
goodness.
big thing in this fucking summer.
Do you go back to your day job after that?
I mean,
Well, after you got
Yeah,
swallowed
what
by
do
a
you-
fucking
Like
whale?
Like I'm
What's your
assuming
life
she
after
got like
that?
the weekend off, so she's going kayaking.
I mean, everyone
you
knows.
get
kids,
swallowed, but you take a week off. I
Everyone-
feel like I'd take a week
everyone
off.
should-
At least.
everyone knows kids these days will use any excuse not to work.
It is true.
I mean, it is.
Matt.
It's true.
Fuck off, Boomer. Jesus Christ.
Bro, but imagine though, like you wake up and you've never been swallowed by a whale before,
Yes.
You mean like
and you go to bed and you got swallowed by a whale.
How
that
many
day.
people? How many people in human history?
I don't think that's like. I feel like
Do you
that's
think you might be the first person ever?
to be swallowed by a whale. Possibly,
Buddy, it's literally
Right?
in the Bible.
Well, sure, it's in the Bible, but do you think that actually happened?
Yeah. Word for word. He was in there for like a month. A week, actually.
You
That's a
think
lie.
Flim Flam men would lie to us?
Not at all.
No, you wouldn't lie. But yeah, dude, that's crazy. You get swallowed by a whale.
Yeah,
that's
fucked.
a tough one to be like. We're out here. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Bro, that's a great conversation.
Do you
Like,
put that in your Tinder bio? I was the
Yeah.
chick swallowed by a whale.
No, you do. You do
Two
the
truths and a
lie.
Yeah, dude, that's right. 2 truths and a
My
lie.
dad loves me. I was swallowed by a blue whale. I love the color yellow.
Which one's a lie?
It's the yellow one.
It's yellow. I hate yellow.
If yellow's your favorite color, fuck you. No,
Yeah, kind of.
When I was a
Yeah,
kid,
kinda.
when I was like a real young kid, yeah.
you hated yellow.
No, it's my favorite color.
Oh,
No,
My
No.
favorite color is green.
Mine's still green. It's for
It's
my
okay.
eyes.
decent choice. What's yours?
blue.
Blue, eh? It's a good choice.
Yeah, I like
fine.
blue.
I mean, it's
man.
kind of basic.
Okay.
It's all right.
Respectable,
You picked
Matt.
green.
Yeah, green's a little off.
I mean, it's, no, it's
Everyone's
not a
favorite
little.
color.
I'm picking forest green.
Everyone picks green. Good choice. Like
What's
that. Always
yours?
like that. Orange.
Ooh.
The O Rangers, bro.
Lot of
Buddy, we're
people
2
don't
hours
pick
in
that.
and we're asking each other's favorite colors.
Hold on.
like that's where we are.
This is where the good content comes in. So, like,
This is like every first date I've ever had.
Dude,
Go on.
no one picks orange.
no
That's
one.
true.
No one
You're
ever
right.
picks orange. What the
Bruh.
fuck?
Okay. Here's a better one. What's your favorite flavor of something?
I like blue
Orange again.
raspberry.
Grape.
Orange.
Blue
Grape's a good fucking answer.
Grape.
Grape's good. Grape is good.
Grape or
It's-
orange?
I agree.
It's
I
blue
would pick
raspberry.
orange.
all
I don't
day.
like orange,
Bro, either strawberry
orange.
or watermelon. I love
What?
either of those. I
Did you
love
just
them.
say watermelon?
No.
I fucking
Watermelon.
love
Watermelon's
watermelon,
hit or
dude.
miss. That's the
Not
problem.
at
It
all.
doesn't
Yeah.
transfer from product to product.
Do you think it's because like it could be watered down the flavor? Like the flavor's so watered down by the watermelon? You know what I mean?
I don't think that's how flavors work.
That's how flavors
No,
work.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
Stop gaslighting me.
Just go
That's
with
not
it.
how flavors work.
It is.
Bro, I don't know. I don't know what your beef is with watermelon. I love watermelon.
Watermelon,
No,
I'm just
don't
saying it's
fuck
hit or
with it.
miss.
You don't
bro.
fuck with
I don't
watermelon.
fuck
at
with
all?
watermelon.
Okay,
No.
what fruit do you fuck with?
I fuck with real watermelon, absolutely. But
Yeah.
artificial watermelon, two totally different things.
I guess.
Like
true.
artificial banana and real bananas, like a different world.
Did you know the artificial taste of banana
It's
is what,
based on an old banana.
it's what bananas used to taste
Yeah.
like.
Dude, really?
Yeah,
That
I
strain
didn't
of
know that.
bananas is extinct.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
those like fucking. I don't even know how to describe those banana candies.
Isn't there red bananas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget. They're not called
Plantains.
bananas. Yeah.
Plantains? That's what
fucking
they're called?
bananas. Yeah, the big ones. I don't know if the red ones are.
But you know what red bananas
those
I'm talking
big ass-
about?
No, never
You've
seen
never
that.
seen
What's
red
a
bananas.
Let's see a red banana.
Yeah.
Red bananas.
I'm pretty sure they're called plantains. To be honest.
Yeah, they're pretty
Is it
bad.
the plantain?
I'm pretty
Is it?
sure.
Maybe it is a plantain. I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Nope, they're
These-
just called red banana.
Oh,
Red banana, dude.
kind of looks like a sweet potato. Also.
Yeah.
They say that
Sweet
they say
potato.
they are sweeter. Like people
Really?
have tried them and said they're sweeter.
Can we
than
order
regular
these off
bananas.
I like
Amazon?
banana.
Bro, they have
flavor.
blue bananas? I didn't even know if they got blue bananas.
Damn.
Oh
They
yeah.
have different flavored bananas.
Ice cream vanilla.
You can buy it off
what?
of Etsy.
Oh, dog.
Nice.
You think that's modified?
I think that's
Shit.
GMO.
Just
isn't
a
it?
tad.
That's GMO shit, dog.
Fuck you, Monsanto.
Purple banana's pretty
Fucking
sick. Purple's
Monsanto.
probably my second favorite color. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
choice.
purple
That's
kind
a
of
good
goes hard.
choice.
Purple kind of goes hard.
Purple's
bro.
good.
Yeah.
Whoa,
dude.
they got green ones.
Yeah, I think people are listening to this and they're like, they ain't got much left. They're on fruit.
We get on. We hit fruit pretty often.
207, we're on favorite fruits and favorite colors. Fuck.
Oh shit.
But,
So wait, one more question. How much you hoping to
Shoot.
make off the tree marking thing? Like, is there like a salary?
I mean, you start
average?
off usually about 22 an hour, right? And they're doing like 2 weeks in the bush,
Right.
living at camp, 2 weeks off kind of thing.
Okay.
Doing camp kind of living.
Yeah.
And it's nice because you're getting paid the whole time you're there.
Oh, okay.
And you just
you're-
love it out there, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean,
So-
who
they pay you
cares?
hour-
What
they
are you
pay
paying
you
for?
hourly?
What are
Yeah.
you paying for,
Yeah,
dog?
yeah, exactly.
You,
yeah.
Are they paying you hourly?
I would, yeah.
So you, what do you clock out at night? Like, all right, I'm back at camp. Go
daily
get-
shifts? Exactly. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah.
How long you in camp for?
It's usually like 2 weeks, 1 week.
They
Kind of.
get-
It also depends on the area you're in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some cuts you go through. You have a big team. It only takes 9 days to get through, like a block or something.
Does it actually?
Yeah.
Only 9 days?
Sometimes.
On foot?
Through, yeah, because you have a big crew, right?
Right.
I mean, it might take longer. It might
What's that
take
like
weeks.
hiking through with a lot of people? A lot? Too much?
It's interesting. I mean, I'm before this course, I was used to going out solo a lot, and then this, I'm bringing a lot of people out hiking all the time, and it's very different. Like just logistically, right? Bringing more medical supplies, more water. The amount of water you use in a day is insane, right? Everything is just the stuff you use is insane.
I would imagine too, like you being out there, like you get a different perspective, like in the sense of like conversation wise.
Yeah.
No one's on their phone, is what I'm essentially saying, right? Because you don't answer for like days.
No, not at all.
Yeah, even now in the group chat, he won't answer for like 3 days. He'll be gone.
It's gone.
Right.
So it must be so interesting that
yeah.
you guys are like walking together for whatever you said, like 9 days. But it must be interesting, like to be, because you're with these individuals who maybe are from other parts of Canada or whatever, and
you get real picky. You find out who you really like and who you don't real quick.
Real
You
fast?
find out the people you don't like a little bit in the city, but because we have phones, we have all these distractions and stuff, it's easy to ignore people. But once you're out there, you can't ignore shitty personalities, right? It's right.
What's
up
that
front.
like then if somebody is in your group that has a shitty, like obviously
Tough.
I don't want you to call anyone
It's
out,
tough.
but like I'm just saying like
It's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, it is difficult, right? It
is
makes
it
the whole situation.
But is it
difficult.
attitude based? Is it attitude
It's
based?
it's usually always attitude. Yeah.
It's not like even the fact that they're not doing shit, or it's
No,
like literally just this sucks.
Just attitude, or not even just this sucks. I mean, I wouldn't take anyone out that just like says this sucks.
Yeah.
You kind of weed those people out. Because when I tell people, hey, we're going up to the mountain, staying up there for 3 days, doing all this stuff, that usually weeds a lot of people out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you could usually figure out pretty fucking fast who wants to go and who doesn't want to
Didn't you
fucking
tell
go.
me- Didn't you go camping with a group of people and you told her, and people just like bailed? Like,
There was,
after a
I
little
think
bit?
we had like 14 people plan to come up. We were going to this old mine for a weekend or whatever. I think it was like 14 people supposed to go, and then like the day before, everyone canceled. It was me and one other person that went.
And you guys went?
Yeah, we still went.
Still have
Well, you already planned it. What are you gonna?
I was
not
still
go?
gonna go. I would just go by myself. If not, right? Fuck it. I'm still gonna go.
Damn,
I'm
dude.
gonna
That's
do it.
good.
Got to
though.
put in the time. You got to do it.
Bro, I think that's like an amazing way like you approached it too.
Yeah,
I really
yeah,
do.
yeah.
I think it's an amazing way that you approached it. You found out what you liked, especially like you saying like you found out for the first 2 years you're like, I'm not doing a fucking trade job. Fuck
No,
that.
because you start looking at those guys who work in trades for 45 years or whatever, and fucking how those guys doing?
They're
Like, look
miserable.
at those guys.
Some people are miserable.
Do you want to be one of those guys? Not
Oh,
I.
yeah.
Not I.
I cannot
Yeah.
wait for my second divorce. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's true.
You're gonna know how to get through it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The second one's probably way.
It's
easier.
a lot easier. I heard it's a lot easier.
Well, listen, me and
third one.
Third one is basically I don't give a shit about the third one.
Yeah.
We have this rule within myself, Jake, and Alex.
Yeah.
The first divorce move is free, but after that, like you need at least a case of beer, like $50.
That makes sense.
Yeah, like the first one.
Yeah.
Like
The
free
first move is rough.
I feel like that one's gonna be a really rough.
It's
one.
rough,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
don't want to talk too much. You're just trying to get your shit out and go.
Get stuff out.
Second divorce, like you should make a day out of it.
We've been here. Yeah, exactly.
You
Done
can get
this
her to
before.
help you.
Yeah.
You can get your second
you
wife to
imagine-
help you. Like, just pack this in.
All right,
Like,
sweetheart.
You want me out of your hair, right? Like, fuck.
Just give me a hand.
I'm used
Give me
to
$20 to rent the truck already. Jesus.
Yeah,
You start weighing out how much 50% of your shit's worth.
All right, so you only really get 25% of my shit because the first one's got 50% already locked down.
50% of 50%.
You really only get like this pack of smokes I got and like my car on weekends.
I still need it for work.
You want your alimony or what?
Yeah.
Be a lot less.
Fuck. Well, this has honestly been fucking wonderful, Austin.
This has been awesome. Thank you for
Thanks
having me,
being
boys.
on,
I
too.
hope I can come back.
Oh, you can
No,
come
no,
back
more
for sure,
stories.
man.
Yeah,
Got some more crazy stories to tell maybe next time.
Yeah,
We'll see.
fuck.
See
Maybe
what we
you can
got.
actually find Sasquatch this time. You know,
We'll
get
see
him
this
on,
time,
get him
yeah.
on fucking
I'm
film.
gonna have footage this time. It'll be on my Instagram.
Yeah.
Pull up my recent reel from Instagram. of me.
Yeah.
But dude, honestly, I think you should actually plug your Instagram because I think people should see
Yeah.
it. So you want to plug that real fast?
Yeah, if you want to check me out, Austen Gale on Instagram, Austen. I'm the real special. I spell it all special there. Gale, like the wind, Gale. And that's it. Find me.
It's a nice belt buckle, dude.
Thank you, sir.
That's a badass
Live
belt
and learn.
buckle.
Oh, that's sick.
That is
Live and
sick,
learn,
dude.
baby.
You
What's
should
that
see his
skull
fucking
called?
revolver one.
It's a candy skull.
This candy skull.
Or is it sugar skull? Is that what it is?
Oh,
I think it's sugar skull.
It's sugar
Yeah, yeah.
skull, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I got cufflinks like that.
Really?
That's
sweet.
hard
That's
as
sweet.
fuck.
I got cufflinks that are that.
You need
yeah.
a belt buckle to go with it. Then.
Dude, I
That'd
got
be
a
perfect.
I got a revolver, belt buckle.
It spins.
I made
Seriously?
so I came in here one day and I I should have wore it today.
Yeah,
I fucking flashed it off and I was like, dog, you need to get a spin on this real
Yes,
fast.
yes.
And I
He
fucking,
made everyone in the room spin it.
You
I
have
made
to.
everyone spin the fucking belt buckle.
That's sweet.
That's law. But that's not much you can do. But anyways,
yeah.
you got something positive to put out there for people?
Just put more love out there. Do something good for someone. That's it. We need more love.
That's awesome.
That's
it.
beautiful,
That's all I got.
bro. That's
Matt,
fucking
you got
beautiful.
something?
Can I tell Austin's favorite joke?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, tell Austin's
yeah.
favorite joke.
Austin, and you can't spoil it, okay?
Okay, I promise.
All right, I'm gonna fuck this up.
Glad you're the one telling.
Is it because you were allegedly on dabs or
I'm glad we're going out on
Allegedly.
this.
I mean, yes, allegedly.
Allegedly.
This frog walks into a bank to get a loan, and he walks up to the lady. It says on the table her name's Patty, and he goes, "Hey, Patty, I want to get a loan for a business, you know." And then she's like, "Okay, like, what do you have as collateral? Like, we need something, you know, to give loans." And he puts like a small porcelain figure on the table, right?
Okay.
And then he goes, "My name's Kermit Jagger. I'm Mick Jagger's son." And then she goes, "Look, we know who your father is, but I still gotta. This is highly unorthodox. People don't just give me porcelain figures, so I have to go to the manager." And then so she goes back to the manager, right? And then the manager says, "Well, Patty, Miss Whack, her name's Patty Whack." She goes, he goes, "Give him the loan." And then she goes, "Why, sir? What is it?" And he goes, "This is a knick-knack. Patty Whack gave this frog a loan. His old man's a Rolling Stone."
And then we are cut.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks for coming back for the last time, Matt. All right.
I mean, honestly, it's been too much of me lately. It really has.
What a great way to go out.
Even I'm tired of listening to my voice.
Don't worry, you'll be back within the next 2 months.
Yeah, you'll be Matt. Like he'll be back. He'll be back for sure. But
Maybe.
All right, we should get out of here and go fucking eat.
Let's go eat some
I'm
food.
so
Yeah,
hungry.
absolutely.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. Goodbye,
Thank
everyone.
you. Cheers. Much love.
Just received in our newspaper.